It's time for the Titans on your home for Columbus High School athletics. Columbus Sports
He's
Live.
got some room to run around the left side. Jaden Rodriguez, he's going to the house. Jaden Rodriguez. Mooney, corner three on the way, good.
Mooney for three.
Good hit by Simpson. Go out of here. There's a home run. That ties the game. Nampson. Open. Valela's going to take it himself. And he is in for the touchdown. There you go.
It's time for the Titans on your home for Columbus High School athletics. Columbus Sports Live.
Hello everybody, happy November, happy Friday, welcome to the playoffs. It is week 9, and for the first time since 2020 in this week of football, we are home here at Cecil Klein Field. Carson Cobb, Buddy Durfeld, Huck Hallam on camera tonight. Should be a good matchup. Second week in a row, Columbus taking on the Parsons Vikings, and with Keisha doing this new playoff schedule, that's just kind of how it worked out, and well, here we are, the Vikings and the Titans. Second time in 2 weeks.
You know, let's have a repeat of last week, shall we?
Yeah, maybe with a bigger score on the home side of the thing. This might be the last time we see this wonderful scoreboard. So
you know, that would be awesome if they can get that done.
Yeah, make it a blowout, will you?
So,
but should have a good game tonight. It should be interesting, and Parsons, I think, very underestimated in terms of just who they've played this season. They've had probably the toughest schedule in Class 3A with a ton of 4As that are big in their own areas of the playoff in their own classification, like Atchison coming in at number 2. Or maybe, no, Atchison's number 1, Lewisburg's number 2 in Class 4A. So there is that just kind of shows you the toughness of Parsons' schedule. They're playing Fort
and you
Scott,
know
who's
they have
contender.
a chip on their shoulder.
Yeah, coming off a loss last week, 28-14 here at Cecil Klein Field. We'll hear from Jeff Scheibe first in the pregame show a little later. We'll hear from Blake Burns as well. We have both coaches on the air. But coming up next, we'll talk a little bit about last week, show you the bracket. We'll have all that information coming up. The Optic Communications pregame show headed your way after this 2-minute break.
Tight end, number 9.
Optic Communications has stood the test of time. Born from the pioneers of connectivity in 1905, they're built on a rich history with roots stretching deep. Just like Optic Communications' 100% buried fiber, making them the fastest, most reliable internet provider in the region. Optic's employees are local, friendly, and fast to respond. Optic Communications, built for the future, with a foundation firmly in Columbus. Learn more at optic-communications.com.
Spring River Mental Health and Wellness, your partner in health for more than 40 years, is now a certified community behavioral health clinic. A CCBHC clinic provides a comprehensive range of mental health and substance use services, including same-day access and 24/7 crisis services. Serving all ages, Spring River Mental Health continues to inspire confidence, respect, and growth for individuals and families in Cherokee County. Learn more at springrivermh.org.
Nothing says luxury like a Lincoln. Take advantage of 0% financing for 66 months right now on the all-new Lincoln Navigator. Come see us today at Mike Carpino Family of Ford Lincoln Dealerships, Columbus, Parsons, Pittsburgh.
Hello, Four States. This is Jay Hatfield with the Jay Hatfield Auto Group. We've been serving the Four States area for over 29 years, and we now have 6 locations which offer Chevrolet, GMC, Ford, and Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Each of our locations is operated by a Jay Hatfield family member or managing partner. At Jay Hatfield, we're here to earn your business and trust. We have approximately 300 pre-owned and 300 new vehicles in stock or on their way, and we're making deals. Come see us at Jay Hatfield location today and let us make you part of the Jay Hatfield family.
From the football field to the bean field, the right equipment can make all the difference. Gear up for harvest, expand your fleet, or grow your business with Tyler Jackman at Big Iron Auctions. Tyler can improve your operation conveniently, efficiently, and effectively. And if you're selling one piece or the whole operation, Big Iron can connect you with over 750,000 registered bidders. Buying or selling, go big. Big Iron Auctions. Call Tyler Jackman at 620-404-8115. BigIronAuctions.com. It's a bird.
It's a plane.
It's Chicken Annie's Girard. When you're facing a chicken emergency, there's only one hero. Catering and carry out from Chicken Annie's Girard. When an onion ring craving is too much to bear, when the family's coming over and you weren't aware, it's Chicken Annie's Girard to the rescue. When there's 20, 30, 100 to feed, you need Chicken Annie's Girard indeed. A heroic value, superb flavor. When there's a chicken emergency, there's only one hero. Chicken Annie's Girard.
And here we are, the Optic Communications pregame show here on Columbus Sports Live as we prepare for this Week 9 matchup between Columbus and Parsons. Second time in 2 weeks they will meet here at Cecil Klein Field. Optic's roots run deep, just like their 100% buried fiber, making them the fastest and most reliable internet provider in the region. To learn more about everything Optic has to offer, visit opticcommunications.com. All right, last week, 28-14 here at Cecil Klein Field. Overall, just as I described it to Coach Burns, a pretty good night to be a Titan.
That's right. You look at the stats from last week and how they improved. For Parsons, they gained 225 yards rushing last week to raise their season total to 1,139. Their three leading rushers are number 1, Logan, number 15, Jones, and number 24, Henson. And 15 Jones is not going to be here tonight. So
nope, he is off the team, as we will hear from Coach Scheibe a little later.
You'll mention that later, okay. On the receiving side, they only got 70 yards passing. And so their passing for the season is 751 yards passing. But their three main receivers are number 6, Smart, number 10, Haygood, and number 21, Schultz. Okay, for Columbus, though, you look at the passing last week, we had 153 yards passing and 234 yards rushing last week for Columbus. So the stats, Jack Villela at 1,243 yards passing. I believe that has him ranked 7th in 3A.
Yeah, he is ranked 7th in Class 3A. The number 1 is somebody from Trinity Academy out of Wichita with a ridiculous number.
Yeah, so 2,500 yards passing and 23 touchdowns,
Yeah.
But our leading receivers of those 1,243 yards receiving, it's going to be Jet Tanner with 62 and a touchdown. Jaden Rodriguez, 208 of those with 3 touchdowns. Cooper Sias with 43 yards and a touchdown on there. And Brandon Stice, 113 yards with 1 touchdown. Siler Schuberger with 112 and a touchdown. And Reese Ponce with 52 and 2 touchdowns. But as all season long, the leading receiver for the Columbus Titans has been senior Jace Midget with 619 yards receiving and 8 touchdowns. Now for rushing, we have we gained those 200 and some odd yards last week. Puts us at Jet Tanner with 748 yards rushing on the season with 6 touchdowns. Braun Stone, 279 yards rushing with 3 touchdowns. Siler Schuberger with 339 yards rushing and 5 touchdowns. Jack Villela has 35 yards rushing, but he has 3 rushing touchdowns under his belt. Jaden Rodriguez, 67 yards rushing and 1 touchdown. And again, that lineman in me is coming back out. Here we go. Pancake block leader. So the Norma pancake block leader, there we go. Norma's Pancakes. Good in the morning. Right on the field.
Hopefully it'll be chilly.
Carter Henry has 25 pancake blocks on the season. The team has 73, which is really good for for any kind of high school team. The second place on the pancake blocks is freshman Cash Smith with 15. So those two are the big heavy blockers. They're hitting them on both sides of the football, so that's pretty good.
That's your favorite stat, isn't it?
I love it. Hey, the linemen need some praise. Their names are never in the paper.
I know.
But we don't
Sometimes
score.
They're doing the most work.
We don't score unless they do their job.
That's right.
So praise to the linemen always.
All right, well, with that all being said, we got a good one for you. Coming up next, we'll hear from, coming up next, we'll have some area matchups for you around the area. A couple playoff games played yesterday, and then some good matchups around the area tonight. We'll show you the bracket in Class 3A and 4A. Take a quick break. We're back after this.
Call service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, outstanding in their field. Calls carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Calls continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Call Service, 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com.
As one of the oldest banks in Southeast Kansas, Exchange State Bank is proud to be locally owned and operated. Exchange State Bank provides quality customer service supporting the growth of local businesses, agriculture, and the financial needs of families in the community. With competitive savings and loan products, online banking and mobile deposits, free debit cards, and more, Exchange State Bank is working to earn your business. To earn more, call 620-429-1873 or visit esbks.com. Exchange State Bank, you're not just banking, you're banking with friends.
Our whole vision of becoming the four-state agency was because we want to be able to grow with our clients, whether they have a lake house in Oklahoma, whether they're starting a business and expanding into Arkansas. We want to make sure that they're taken care of, whether it's home, auto, financial services, or even life insurance. We want to walk through the stages of life with our clients. That's the biggest part. That's what makes us different.
Why settle for less than the best? Croc-Can's gigabit fiber optic internet is now available to Pittsburgh, Frontenac, and Fort Scott, and many rural areas in between. Croc-Can has the best speeds, the best reliability, the best service, the best support, and is overall the best value on all ultra-high-speed internet. If you want the best home internet connecting as many devices, all without equipment rentals, contracts, or overages, it is the time to switch to the best. It's time to switch to Croc-Can.
This mouse. And we're back here on the Optic Communications pregame show here on Columbus Sports Live. Let's go ahead and pop up the Class 3A bracket. Kind of show you what this looks like here. So as you can see, Wellsville sits at the top of that 8-0, number one in the East. That means if Columbus were to make it to the round of 8 in a couple of weeks, they keep playing. Wellsville is most likely who we're going to be taking on, but I don't know. Next week in the regional between Holton, they'll most likely beat Burlington tonight, and I assume Wellsville is going to beat Baldwin. Should be Wellsville and Holton in the regional next week, and that's going to be a close game.
Yeah.
Holton, they're very deceiving. They're 4-4. They were 4-4 last year and made it to sub-state, which is right before state. And so this year they're 4-4. They have no reason not to do it again. I know Wellsville's 8-0. But their strength of schedule is, I wouldn't say, as good as Frontenac or Columbus.
Yeah. Well, and it being a playoff game, it's just a different atmosphere.
Right.
It doesn't matter what your record is. There's 11 guys on.
I'm about to say, you got to play like you're.
Yeah.
You got to play like you're 0-0 right now. You haven't won anything, you haven't lost anything because it's win or go home.
Yep.
So that's kind of what it looks like. Lacine and Prairie View. Taking on Iola, the fourth in the East, taking on the number 13 seed. And
that's an important one to watch.
Yeah, I think we're all rooting for Iola simply based on the fact that if Iola wins and Columbus wins, we get to host.
Yeah.
So we'll be back here next week. But if Prairie View wins, just based on one district game, they were 4-0 in district play. We were 3-1. we will have to go to Prairie View next week, it looks like.
Yeah.
If they win, which they most likely will. The last time Columbus was at Prairie View was 2019 in the regional, and it was not a good game.
So everybody out there, be rooting for Iola, yeah.
But this is the first time Columbus has been home for a first-round playoff game since 2020. So
wow.
Now, they've won playoff games since that point, but first time they've hosted a first-round game. If we go to Class 4A, you can see Atchison, who Parsons has played, is at the top of that, 7-1. They'll take on Bonner Springs, who's 1-7. Fort Scott hosting at 5-3. They're the 4 seed, taking on Field Kinley Coffeyville, who's in the 13th seed in the East at 2-6. Guess what? Parsons has also played Fort Scott. Now here's the game that everyone's going to be kind of watching tonight. Lewisburg is at 7-1. Bishop Miege is at 1-7. So the 2nd seed and the 15th seed.
But now tell them who's expected to win.
I'm pretty sure Bishop Miege is going to have it, and I'll tell you why. Although Lewisburg is a very good football team in Class 4A this year, Bishop Miege is just a powerhouse. And their schedule is losses by basically 1 touchdown or less to powerhouses in 5A, 6A, all the Blue Valley schools, and they play the Wichita area. They just play a tough schedule, and it looks really bad when you get to the playoff record on paper. Their season looks horrible, but I guarantee they're going to make a deep run in Class 4A.
It don't matter the record anymore.
Not really.
Yep,
like you said. So it's going to be a fun one tonight. We've got plenty of action here still ahead from Cecil Klein. Up next, we'll have Jeff Scheibe on the phone, the head coach of the Parsons Vikings. We'll hear from him for the second time in 2 weeks. Back after this.
Selling equipment can be a hassle, whether you're needing to replace an old tractor or you're finally getting to retire. The time and energy needed to clean, prep, promote, and sell seems daunting. That's why you need Tyler Jackman and Big Iron Auctions. From one piece to the whole farm, Big Iron Auctions can deliver your items to more than 750,000 registered bidders. Call Tyler Jackman at 620-404-8115 or learn more at BigIronAuctions.com.
Hello, Four States. This is Jay Hatfield with Jay Hatfield Motorsports. We've been serving the Four States area with motorcycles, ATVs, and side-by-sides, plus offering you parts and service since 2005. We have 2 convenient locations, Pittsburgh and Joplin, selling quality brands such as Polaris, Kawasaki, Yamaha, Can-Am, and Suzuki. Jay Hatfield has a huge inventory available for immediate delivery. We offer financing options and an extensive selection of accessories. Most important, we're making deals. Come in and get your fun started today at Jay Hatfield Motorsports in Pittsburgh or Joplin.
It's a bird.
It's a plane.
It's Chicken Annie's Girard. When you're facing a chicken emergency, there's only one hero. Catering and carry out from Chicken Annie's Girard. When an onion ring craving is too much to bear, when the family's coming over and you weren't aware, it's Chicken Annie's Girard to the rescue. When there's 20, 30, 100 to feed, you need Chicken Annie's Girard indeed. A heroic value, superb flavor. When there's a chicken emergency, there's only one hero. Chicken Annie's Girard.
Welcome back to the pregame show. It's time for our pregame chat with Jeff Scheibe, the head coach of the Parsons Vikings. And, Coach, it seems like we just talked a week ago. You're not sick of me, are you yet?
No, I'm not. Good to hear from you again.
So you guys take on Columbus again, and last week it was, I felt like early and on with the running game for you guys. You had the lead up at one point, and then I felt like the Henson kid really had a nice night for you guys. Overall, what was your thoughts on that game?
Yeah, I mean, exactly what you said. I thought we were able to really establish the run game. Henson's really been banged up all season long. He's been dealing with injuries, and which is kind of limited. Going into the year, he was going to be our starting running back, and then injuries kind of took that away. And then he's been sparingly back there whenever he's healthy. He had a pretty good game against Neodesha, and then he got hurt the second play of the game against Atchison. And then he was back last week against Columbus and had a really good game. As we mentioned, our starting running back is no longer on the team. So Chandler kind of took over that role last week and did a really good job. But I was really proud of our offensive line for, at the beginning of the year, we were not really good up front. And they've really bought in and got better each week. And, if we can get a little bit better in the passing game, then I feel like we can put some points on the board, but we got to try to establish the run and then make some plays. And I thought that was the difference in the game is Columbus made more plays than we made, and we had a couple more turnovers. So,
and you guys finished the regular season at 2-6, and probably not the record that you anticipated, going into this season. But you guys played probably one of the toughest schedules in Class 3A with a ton of 4As and a big private school. Overall, sum up your thoughts on the regular season for the Parsons Vikings this year.
Obviously not what we wanted. It's been disappointing. It's been frustrating. And, at times you kind of see, our kids being frustrated, disappointing. But, there's been moments where I've seen our kids, there's a moment Friday night there for a little bit where I was like, okay, man, our tough schedule is really paying off for us right now. The kids are tough, and, hopefully we can break through. And that I had that feeling there for a little bit Friday night when it was 21-14. We got Columbus into a 3rd and 6 back to inside their own 20. And then they completed a 42-yard pass to, I think it was Brandon Stice, and kind of really blew the game open. And then Columbus went back to their power run game and made it 28-14 and kind of put the nail in the coffin. So there's moments where, I'm just waiting for that tough schedule to pay off, and hopefully it's Friday night.
And, when we talk about a playoff team that's played the same team in the regular season, typically we'll ask, what's the differences? But you guys playing Columbus back-to-back, I mean, how do you kind of feel about that? How do you feel about the new playoff schedule?
I mean, to be completely honest with you, I'm not real thrilled about it. I know Columbus, can't be thrilled either. I mean, anytime you play a team back-to-back, you have all that footage, the film footage, and try to make your tweaks and formation differences and alignment and things like that based upon your film. I'm expecting different stuff out of Columbus, than what we saw Friday night, and vice versa, I'm sure. So it's one of those deals where you can only control what you can control, and that's what we try to tell our kids. And regardless of who we're going to play, we're going to go out there and play fast and play physical and try to win the football game.
You guys take on, like we just said, Columbus in the playoffs, and, it's just a very odd thing to take somebody on back-to-back, and, there's probably a little bit of film you guys can watch on them as you guys prepare for them in the playoffs, win or go home. What are some things you can tell us about them?
I was really impressed with Jet Tanner Friday night. I knew he was good, but, man, he was tough, and there late in the fourth quarter, he was still pounding the ball at us, and he was a guy that really stood out to me. And even on the defensive side of the football, he flies around the field, makes tackles. Midget made a couple big plays. I think he hit like a 60 or 70-yard post route on us, and kind of we're driving up 8-7. And we stalled inside the red zone, and then they hit that big play on us a couple plays later and really blew the game open. Valela, he can, the deep ball, he puts it right on the money. And we got to find a way to, they only passed the ball 5 times on us Friday night. But when they do pass, we got to find ways to get pressure on him. And Carter Henry, absolute beast, both sides of the football. We weren't really expecting him to go in at fullback and go at us. So that caught us a little bit off guard. There's some other players I could mention. Jaden Rodriguez, nice slot player. Reese Ponce at tight end. The freshman 56 on both sides of the football is a good player. So Columbus is a good team, and they kind of hit us in the mouth early Friday night, but I did like the way we responded. But just we got to take care of the football, and I think it'll be another good, hard-fought battle Friday night.
How's the injury report look for you guys in the playoffs?
We actually are going to get a couple guys back that were not playing Friday night. So our free safety was in concussion protocol. He will be back. Number 7, Makai Ball. He's arguably our best player. And number 58, Brilliant Summers, has not played the last 2 games. And he should help us on at DN spot. So he's our starting DN that wasn't available either. So those 2 guys are back. And then we did lose 55, Lee Quincy, to a concussion. So he's out this week. But overall, this is probably the healthiest we've been the entire season.
That's Jeff Scheibe, the head coach of the Parsons Vikings, joining us here on the pregame. We'll take a 90-second break, and when we come back, Blake Burns joins us on the air. We're back after this.
Summer sales event continues here at Mike Carpino Ford with 0% interest, plus a $1,000 rebate on the all-new Ford Escape. Don't forget the Ford F-150 with over 60 of them available. Come see us today at Mike Carpino Family of Ford Dealerships, Columbus, Parsons, Pittsburgh.
This may sound like a typical high school basketball game being played on a Friday night in Kansas. In fact, it's a crash course in cooperation and teamwork. It's a test of dedication, determination, and drive. It's character development in action. If you think high school sports are only about competition, think about this. High school sports can play a critical role in a student's overall education. In fact, studies show that students who participate in school sports are more likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in their academic lives. At the same time, playing sports helps teach lessons not covered in the classroom. Lessons like tolerance, respect for the rules, and the importance of supporting your community. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Kansas State High School Activities Association and the Kansas Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Welcome back to the pregame show. It's time for our pregame chat with the head coach of the Columbus Titans, Blake Burns, as we enter Week 9. And, Coach, you wrap up the regular season at 6-2, and a pretty good overall regular season considering last year. How was your thoughts on the first 8 weeks?
I'm just really happy for our seniors and our kids that went through our struggles last year to be able to experience the success and the payoff of, all the things basically everything we put them through from summertime till now. I mean, it's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, honestly, and to be able to see the kids be able to experience the success that they've had it's just really encouraging to see, and I just love seeing it.
You guys in the Pigskin Preview were predicted at 3-5, and I was kind of telling people I feel like that's a little under expect. It was not what I thought it was going to be, and you kind of proved this year that that's just kind of whiteboard material to get better, don't you think?
Yeah. I mean, typically, if the Pigskin Preview picks us to go 3-5, 2-6, anything other than a winning season, we typically do very well. So, the Pigskin Preview is just that. It is bulletin board material, and I appreciate the heck out of the local news outlets doing those things for us. But the only people that truly know what the makeup of our team is, and is the guys in the locker room and the guys that go through it. And until we get out there and prove it, they're just going to look at last year and just go off of that, and, maybe give us one more win or one less. So, yeah, it is bulletin board material, and we do appreciate all the coverage that people give us. But, until we get out there and prove it, we can understand why we're picked the way we're picked.
And you guys had Parsons last week for the final game of the regular season and a big district win. Cole Howard, Jace Midget had interceptions, Carter Henry with a couple rushes in there. Overall, just a pretty good night to be a Titan.
Yeah, it definitely was. I know Coach Scheibe had said, it's somewhat of a rivalry, and we do kind of exchange wins every now and again. But yeah, it was a great night. It was a great way to get a win on our senior night for our kids, and to basically ensure ourselves a home playoff game.
And you guys do have a home playoff game against, lo and behold, Parsons in the Week 9 game. And, it's very rare that Keisha does district on district in the playoffs. But as you guys prepare for Parsons this time around, just a week later, what are you guys thinking this time around?
Yeah, I mean, the way the playoff brackets kind of worked out, I mean, this is new for 3A to go through the seeding system we've kind of done this year. So drawing Parsons again is a bit different for us. I know several teams throughout the state have kind of got the same issue going on. So actually a couple teams in our area actually, but Parsons plays extremely hard. They're very tough kids. They're very, very athletic. They have a lot of great size up front. And, they did cause us some fits for quite a while. And I expect Coach Scheibe and his staff to go back, evaluate some things, clean up some things the same way we were trying to clean up some things, the mistakes that we made. And, we're just going to see who made better adjustments and who can execute their game plan.
It's kind of rare that, like I just said, Keisha does this district on district in the playoff, kind of similar to how 4, 5, and 6A have done it over the last several years. And it's no longer the top in District 1 plays the bottom of District 2 and vice versa, But how do you feel about the new playoff seeding? What do you think about it? It's new. Until I go through it for a year or two, I'm not really going to be able to give you a really well-formed opinion. But people had asked me, are we upset we have to play Parsons again? Yeah, it's an odd scenario to be in. And, I feel like Coach Scheibe would probably say the same thing. But I'm just honestly happy we played well enough. We took care of enough business to get a home playoff game. And that's all I'm really focused on. Good luck tonight, Coach. All right, thank you. That's Blake Burns, head coach of the Columbus Titans, joining us here for this Week 9 game. We'll take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll have the opening kickoff from Cecil Klein Field after this. All right, welcome back here to Cecil Klein Field. Both teams out and getting ready to start this game. Captains on the field. Who are tonight's starters?
Tonight's starters for Parsons, their offense. Only one change from last week's, and that's at halfback number 45, Braden Largent. But the rest of their players are the same. Quarterback number 1, Trey Logan. Running back number 24, Chandler Henson. Wide receiver number 21, Wyatt Schultz. Wide receiver number 10, Nazir Haygood. Tight end number 9, Sean O'Banion. The offensive lineman number 54, Bryson Yeoman. Number 50, Corbin Harris. Number 78, Jackson Napper. Number 52, Demias Johnson. And number 51, Xander Gabbert. The Columbus Titans starting offense, number 10, Jack Vallela at quarterback. Number 2, Jet Tanner Jr. at running back. Number 35, senior Siler Schuberger at wide receiver. At another wide receiver, number 14, senior Jace Midget. Number 81, senior tight end Reese Ponce. Offensive lineman, number 55, senior Jonah Smith. Number 50, senior Carter Henry. Number 66, senior Austin Glover. Number 56, freshman Cash Smith. And number 71, senior Kyler Raymeyer. The starting defensive players for Parsons, they have really mixed things up with some of their players coming back healthy, as the coach mentioned. At safety, number 7, Makai Baugh. At corner, number 24, Chandler Henson. At corner, number 17, Khalik Abdul. Linebackers, number 6, Jason Smart. That's another new player they didn't have last week. Linebacker, number 21, Wyatt Schultz. Linebacker, number 50, Corbin Harris. Linebacker, number 88, Connor Largent. Defensive end, number 9, Sean O'Banion. Defensive end, number 66, Zavian Ball. And that defensive lineman, number 25, DeMonta Kendrick. And number 58, Braylon Summers. Titans starting defense real quick. Getting have the kickoff. Titans, number 12, Cole Howard. Number 20, Lemmy Stone. Number 8, Jace Midget. Number 3, Jaden Rodriguez. Linebackers, number 14, Brandon Stice. Number 2, Jet Tanner. Number 5, Braun Stone. And number 35, Siler Schuberger. Defensive lineman, number 56, Cash Smith. Number 50, Carter Henry. Number 81, Reese Potts. That's the starters.
This opening kickoff brought to you by Norma's Diner. The best way in Columbus to kick off your day is at Norma's. Fluffy pancakes, crispy bacon, delicious omelets, and so much more. Or take your midday break with one of their affordable lunch specials. Make sure to go tackle your appetite at Norma's. Here we go. Columbus won the toss. They deferred to the second half, and we have an onside kick and a recovered by Parsons. So Parsons has it at about the 44.
You know, we didn't get to it, but I say that one of the keys for this game is both offenses showed last week that they could run the ball.
Yes.
And I think the key for both teams this game is who can stop the run.
We'll find out. Parsons came out quick, exploiting that off tackle. See what Columbus does here.
The players were talking how they try to fix that this week in practice.
Parsons already back to pass. They're going to chuck it up. They got a receiver, and it is caught and bobbled out of bounds. That was number 7, Makai Baugh, nearly on the reception. In and out of his hands. It'll bring up a 2nd down and 10.
A little bit of a push there away, but
yeah,
ref didn't call anything. But he showed some definite speed over there. What do you think?
Yeah, that's a little scary. He's back this week, and you heard Coach Scheibe on the pregame. Parsons the healthiest they've been since week 1. So we're going to have a good game tonight.
Yep.
2nd down and 10 for Parsons.
So obviously Titans, I'd say, expecting run on that first play.
Yep. At the 43, Parsons tried a bomb off the first one. They're going to run it this time with Henson. And Henson running off tackle once again, past the 50, down to the 48. So inside Titan territory.
He'll pick up 9 yards.
So it'll bring up a 3rd and short for the Vikings. It's my phone going off. I hope it's just MLB. Okay. Still a lot of reaction from the World Series.
What's that, baseball?
Quit talking to me. Run it with Henson again.
Oh, no, that time nothing.
Scrimmage and lost a couple yards on the play.
In there on the stop, Carter Henry. Loss of a yard. That'll make it 4th and 2.
Called him at the 49, so 4th and 2.
So what do? You go for it?
Yeah. Early on.
Yeah.
If they go for it here and nothing happens, Columbus will get good field position straight out of the gate, so that'll be nice. But I think Coach Scheibe's nothing to lose tonight. Surprise run with Henson, and I think he's rejected. I don't think he got it. He tried to fall forward. It should be 1st down Titans at about the 48.
Yes.
They'll turn it over on downs.
No gain on the play.
And they're going to give Columbus the 1st down. So Columbus turns it over early. Really good field position at their own 49-yard line.
Parsons turns it over early.
Yeah, whatever.
You're excited. This is an exciting game. A lot riding on this one, obviously.
At least I get to put this down. I don't have to mispronounce anything.
All right.
Columbus has it. 1st and 10.
And looky there. Who are we starting out with at fullback?
We got the big truck. They're going to run it with Tanner this time. Trying to fight forward. Gains
3 yards.
Probably about 3 on the play.
Number 2, Tanner on the carry.
Trying to run it up the gut. It'll be at the 49. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And that's kind of what I expected from Coach. Just continue. The run was successful. Like you said earlier, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yep. I think I said that off the air. I don't know if we got to that on the air.
No, we didn't have that on the air. That's why I said it, because you said a smart thing.
A rarity tonight here in Columbus, Kansas. Run it with Tanner again.
Oh.
And this time,
no,
I don't think they're giving anything on that. It'll bring up a 3rd down and 7. So Vallejo going to go back to pass here.
They give me a yard. Give me a yard.
So 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6 for the Titans.
As they're going to go back to pass, most likely. They bring out Rodriguez and Stice. .9:23 and counting here in the first of this Week 9 game. A good one here between Two non-league rivals. Valela back to pass. Got it set for Brandon Stice. Wide open. Shapes through a tackle. He's to the house. Brandon Stice with a score brought down in the end zone. 6 points on the board.
Oh, flag on the play. The white hat is bringing her back.
We got holding.
Yep.
So that'll reject the score. They're going to get holding on Columbus. The band's still going to play. So we've got holding down around the line of scrimmage. Or a little behind it.
Whoops.
So that is going to replay the down. Yeah.
They just realized that they didn't score. Everybody's excited for this game. So it'll be a 10-yard penalty against the Titans. You know, last week it was relatively penalty-free.
But we're already starting off with a holding penalty, and I didn't see it.
I didn't see it till the end
But
either.
to be fair, I was pretty excited watching Brandon escape through that tackle.
Man.
So
both teams with two exciting pass plays.
One connected, just a penalty on top of that.
And the other one connected, but he dropped it.
Yeah, so
expect
to see some good passing here tonight. Valela once again going to go back to pass. Good coverage. Got a little time. He's going to have to take it himself. He had a little time there.
So he'll lose
but
2
Valela
yards
will take
on
a
the
sack.
sack.
And Columbus going to punt it away here on their first drive.
Brings up a 4th down for the Titans. Back to receive for Parsons will be number 7, Makai Ball.
So they're going to get Makai Ball and number 21.
Wyatt Schultz.
Yep, Wyatt Schultz. As you just heard it from Clint.
35, Cy Schubert.
So 8:45 left to go. A holding penalty will result in Columbus punting away, and then a sack.
Nice
for
punt.
a loss. A good punt by Valela. Takes a Titan roll out of bounds at about the 30-yard line, and that's where Parsons will take it 1st and 10.
So Schuberger with the punt.
And that's where Parsons will start their downs.
Well, a very exciting start to the game.
Yeah.
Two near bomb plays. One was complete, one was nearly complete. So, yeah, it's going to be an exciting game. We'll take a 30-second break. We're back after this.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to...
We'll get Prime Accounting here in a minute. They did not spend that much time, as much as I thought they would. They're going to run it with Ball this time around the left side, escaping through a tackle, bob and weave, and down at about the 34. He picks up about a couple yards on that play. But he had to bob and weave about 10 yards.
Who was that on the carry? Number 3?
No, that was Ball. That was number 7. So they're only going to give him a yard. He ran about 10 there to pick up 1. But that's a little scary, you know, seeing how he was, you know, weaving through that defense like that. 8 minutes on the dot. Parsons going to split it. 2 receivers on the near side. Nobody home on the far. They're going to run it with Ball once again, and this time still fighting through a tackle. You could have called that right there. Maybe that was Henson. That was Henson on the carry.
21 on the carry.
Down to about the 45. It'll be first down Parsons.
21's Wyatt Schultz.
Brought down by number 2, Jet
And
Tanner.
he just ran it up the middle that time.
Gain of 11 on the play. Brings up 1st and 10 for Parsons at the 45-yard line.
Yeah, they've got Henson and Ball back there, so if I really just that was a quarterback keeper this time around the left and nowhere to go. No gain on the play. Ball's out. It's probably dead.
No, because he landed on the player.
He was already on the ground, though.
No, well, no, but he landed on our player.
Parsons should have it, but the refs are going to talk about it, but they're going to give it to Columbus this time.
Yeah,
he fumble recovery.
He landed on our player, so he technically never touched
the ground. Okay.
Yeah.
I missed that one. Well, in that case, Columbus has it at the Parsons 44. After a good drive by Parsons, a fumble recovery switches the momentum here early.
So, you know, that's got to be a heartbreaking thing for them. Now, if a score comes off of that.
Now we got to score, yeah.
We've got to score. We got the big boy in there again, number 50.
They got Carter behind Valela. They're going to fake the handoff. Valela back to pass.
And
complete to Reese Ponce down at the 35-yard line.
Oh, helmet off.
Gain of about 9 yards on the play. And, yeah, I'm not sure what happened there, but that's right. Reese's helmet did come off during that play.
8-yard completion.
You could argue multiple different penalties on that one, but nothing thrown on the field.
Helmets normally don't just fall off.
No.
I won't lie. I was a little worried when I saw him bent back like that. He had that knee injury.
Yeah.
And to see him bent back like that was a little scary.
Yes, it was. 2nd and 1.
So nice play call by Coach. Suckered him in with the run.
Had 2 guys back there on the handoff, and neither got it. This time they will run it off to Cy Schuberger. And
number 35, Cy Schuberger on the carry.
I'm not sure if he gained anything, no.
A yard.
Yeah, they'll give him one on the – no, they're going to say no gain. It'll remain 3rd and 1.
No, it's inches. It's 3rd.
It's 3rd and short.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brings up a 3rd and inches for the Titans.
Less than the length of the ball. That's pretty close.
Yeah. If he sneezed and got a couple – he just got inches forward from the power of a sneeze, he would have been in.
Play clock down to 14.
Play clock under 10, 5:55 and counting in the first quarter. Jimmy Stone in motion. They'll run it with Schuberger again. Finds a nice hole. Good cut. First down Titans down at the 30.
There's Henson on the stop, but first down Titans. He needed inches, and he picked up 5 yards. We'll take that.
Yeah.
First and 10 for the Titans at the 29-yard line.
A little shocking they chose to run it with Cy twice, but it worked out.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's mixing it up. We're not doing what we normally would do.
He's not giving it to Jet for the entire first half. You know, he's wanting to see some other guys in. I bet we'll see Braun before too long in there.
Well, when Jet's not in there, they don't know which one to key on.
Jet getting in on the play late. I think he didn't really understand. He was a little miscommunication there. And they're going to get a bubble screen out to Cy once again on the right.
Yeah.
Gain of a few yards on the play. Be 2nd down.
That'll be 5-yard gain.
And 5.
Tackled by number 88, Connor Largent. Gain of 5, 2nd and 5 for the Titans.
Still scoreless here. 4:55 left to go in the first quarter.
Nobody is updating the Iola Prairie View score, so we'll have to wait till the end.
Shocker. Yeah, well, maybe it's still scoreless.
But it would have been shown to start with 0-0.
Well, we'll find out later. Well, we're going to fake the pass. Now he's got somebody to throw it to. It's Cy Schuberger down inside the red zone. I think he's inside the 10.
Cy Schuberger. And, okay, he went through his progression, faked it, and they sucked him in, and, man, Valela is definitely showing some improvement on his
heads on tight for Valela right now. So 1st and goal at the 9.
So a 16-yard gain there, or 14.
Still scoreless. 15 on the play clock. 2 receivers on the near side. Chase Midget going to be close from him. We've got 2 guys in the backfield, but Chase Midget on the right. They're going to hand it off with Tanner this time. Good cut. Spun to the ground.
Number 2, Jet Tanner on the carry.
He'll pick up, 7 yards on the carry?
I don't know if it was 7.
He's at about the 5, so it's 6 yards.
Yeah.
He's at the 5.
Yeah. Well, no, that'd be about 4.
2nd and 5. 2nd and goal from the 5-yard line.
Nope, he gained 6 yards. So that'll be we're on the 11.
Oh, okay. Well, I won't look at the scoreboard anymore.
Yeah, I don't look at the. Yeah.
They had us inside the 9. Okay. We'll go with your evaluation from here on out tonight.
That's scary.
I know. That's why I'm a little nervous.
Oh, there we go.
Run it with Cy again. And is he inside? Cy Schuberger in for the score. 6 points on the board the right way this time.
There we go. Now that has got to be heartbreaking. if we can stop them again and get another score.
Yeah. 2 scores up.
But so far, impressive blocking. Valela going through the progression, looking from one receiver to another, making choices.
Well, and he's had good time. Even in the possession where he got sacked, Valela had about 15 seconds of airtime before he could have thrown it up. Zane Gray with the kick. It is up and good.
Up and good.
A little late there on the call from the officials.
They looked at each other. Did you see it? I didn't know. You see it?
Heard Sonic's got a new smash burger. That's what I was thinking about. 7-0 Titans. We'll take a quick break. We're back after this.
Hey, great party. Oh, thanks. Here you go. 1 hamburger, medium well. This is well done. No. That's medium well. What? Are you calling me a liar? This thing is practically burned. That's it. You're not going to come to my house and tell me how to cook a hamburger.
You wouldn't do it there.
That'd be crazy.
So don't do it here. Sportsmanship. It's up to you.
Welcome back. Cy Schuberger runs it into the house for a touchdown. Zane Gray with an extra point. It's 7-0 here with 3:10 left to go in the first quarter. Columbus back deep for kickoff again, and Parsons, I'm assuming, with Baugh and somebody else back there to receive, maybe Schultz.
Looking at the scores, the only score they have posted is the Colby and Collegiate, and it's 28-0 in that game.
What score?
Collegiate.
Collegiate and who?
Colby.
Colby, okay. And that one takes a roll down at about the 25-yard line. Nearly stopped in the back. A good spun to the ground by number 56, Cash Smith.
And who is that? Number 56.
That was Smart on the return, number 6. And Parsons will have it at about the 35. We'll see where they spot it.
So Saprito and Cash combined on that stop.
I'll call it at the 34, 1st and 10. That's where Parsons has it.
Parsons start their downs, 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line.
So if anybody out there happens to know that Baxter Frontenac score, send it in.
Well, we can pull it up. We just need.
I guess we could go to their feed, can't we?
Yeah. Fakes a handoff. This time they're going to run it with Henson around the left side and nearly brought down, pushed out at about the. Well, we'll see where they call it. He was just shy of the 40.
He'll pick up 4 yards or 7 yards or 3 yards.
4.73.
4.73.
That might be the first 3 digits of your 50-50 pot ticket number.
I haven't got one yet. I'm going to get one tonight.
So they'll give him 4 yards, 2nd and 6 at the 39. And Parsons is having to work. Truthfully, I'm about to say they're running about double of what they're getting.
Yeah.
A lone receiver split out to either side.
25. Nope.
They're going to run it with Henson again.
No.
And
Carter Henry.
2 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 4. Carter Henry on the stop.
I'd have to say if he doesn't make it, he'd almost have to punt.
Yeah.
He does not want to give
us this good a field position after he just did. Well, it wasn't really his fault. It was fumble, but you know what I mean. Same formation for Parsons. A receiver split to either side. They're going to get a high bubble screen and a late sack there. Incomplete pass.
Good hit. There's a clean hit.
Yep.
So
to bring him a 4th down, and 4th and 3, I'd assume Parsons probably going to punt it.
Yeah, I'd almost say he'd have to. I don't know.
Will he be gutsy early?
He knows it's an emotional game. They almost have to.
I think he's going to punt. We'll see when he's not.
He's not lining up to punt.
They're in a tight formation. We have a timeout by Parsons.
He's going to rethink that.
Try to draw him offside. Yeah. So now he's going to punt. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back after this. Here we are back to Cecil Klein Field, 7-0 Titans, 4th and 3 for Parsons, and tried to draw Columbus off sides. Coach Scheibe called timeout, and he's probably going to punt it away here since they're at their own 41.
You never know.
He might do a fake punt. He might draw a trick play.
He's not lining up to punt.
He's not. That's a little shocking to me. I didn't think he'd get that gutsy this early, but he's going to run it with Henson, and first down, then some.
Henson will get 7 yards.
And get to the 49.
Yeah,
so
Trey Logan on the carry.
They're going to give him 8 yards, 1st and 10 for Parsons.
1st and 10 for Parsons at the 49-yard line.
Well, I guess that wasn't a bad call, but
yeah.
I thought he would have punted there, being this
I
early.
mean, gutsy. I mean, he knows I think he knows his defense is going to have trouble with our offense all night.
Mm-hmm.
And giving this ball back, a slow, methodic drive,
so far, Columbus defense held themselves decently well. Running with Henson around the left side this time. Escapes through a hole. Brought down. A flag on the play. Brought down at the 45, or at the 40.
That'll be coming back probably.
Yep. See what the white hat says. Yep, holding on Parsons, so it'll come back.
Well, both teams have one penalty for 10 yards now.
Yeah.
And like I said, last week I think there was only a total of 4 penalties in the entire game.
If ever we get a turnover on downs or some kind of stoppage in play, look up that Frontenac score and we'll see, and then we'll look up Girard's as well. 2 local schools in the playoffs here. Girard taking on Bishop Ward. Frontenac hosting Baxter tonight. I saw a team that had to travel like 600 some odd miles for this first round of the playoffs.
Wow.
It's like a 5.5-hour trip. And this time it's a quarterback keeper.
No, and lost.
Nowhere to go. A loss on the play of about 1 yard. We got a flag on the play.
Thrown in.
So we've got another flag on the play.
Tackled by number 35, Cy Schuberger.
Do we?
Number 1, Trey Logan on the
Yeah,
carry.
flag. I saw it fly in. I don't know.
I don't see it.
Yeah, they're looking at stuff.
Okay. Let's see what the white hat says.
Face mask.
Face mask on Columbus.
Yep.
Face mask against Parsons.
Personal foul.
That'll be a 15.
Oh, okay.
He called a personal
foul.
He called
That's a 15-yard penalty.
So they lost 4 yards.
Never mind on that.
It's still not first down, though.
Well, it's first and like 20.
Yep.
Or, well, 1st and 4. It was 1st and 20 after that. And is he going to get it?
I think so.
Yes, he'll get first down. That was Henson. Now it's officially first down, and it's been a sloppy possession.
Penalties have just
eaten everybody
already.
up.
Yeah.
Parsons has about 25 penalty yards off, they have 10 penalty yards.
Columbus has 25.
We have 25 off of 2 separate penalties, a holding and a personal foul. .37 to play. They run it with Henson. Good cut. Down inside the 40. At about the 38, 37.
He'll pick up 4 yards. Cash Smith in there on the stop.
For Parsons.
2nd and 6. With 15 seconds, and Coach Scheibe's probably just going to run it down here.
You remember last week, it's this area of the field Parsons
struggled.
They ran into troubles.
Well, once you get to the red zone, you have a hard time
Yeah.
working the passing game out. There's very little space, and on a short field like this, it makes it even tougher. 7-0 Columbus here at the end of the first quarter. We'll take a quick break. We are back in 1 minute. This is Titan football.
I do have some scores popping up now. It's 49-0 Collegiate over Colby.
We'll save it for later.
Hello, Four States. This is Jay Hatfield with Jay Hatfield Motorsports. We've been serving the Four States area with motorcycles, ATVs, and side-by-sides, plus offering you parts and service since 2005. We have 2 convenient locations, Pittsburgh and Joplin, selling quality brands such as Polaris, Kawasaki, Yamaha, Can-Am, and Suzuki. Jay Hatfield has a huge inventory available for immediate delivery. We offer financing options and an extensive selection of accessories. Most important, we're making deals. Come in and get your fun started today at Jay Hatfield Motorsports in Pittsburgh or Joplin.
Here we are back on Columbus Sports Live, 7-0 here. Parsons has it at the 36. Try to find that Girard score for you. It's 20-0 Frontenac over Baxter. And 7-0 number 15 Bishop Miege over number 2 Lewisburg. That's got to be such a heartbreaker for Lewisburg to draw them in the first round. Yeah. Especially when you have a 7-1 season. You know what I mean? And you draw Bishop Miege, who's basically a 6A plant. They're basically like Colgan. They play a lot of 3As, and they dominate in their classification, but they're basically a 6A.
Yeah.
The 36-yard line for Parsons.
Parsons has it on the opposite end at the 36. They're going to run it with Henson this time, and still on his feet, fights forward for a few yards.
He'll pick up 3.
That'll break it 3rd and 3. What?
And from the 32-yard line, it's 3rd down.
It's been 4-down territory for him all game. You know, if he doesn't get it, he will go again.
It's going to be 4-down territory all night for Coach Shivey. Run it this time, quarterback keeper. And
he gets
picks
first
up.
down. Looks like it.
Number 1, Trey Logan on the carry. Tackled by 56, Cash Smith.
And they give him a first down.
Yeah, they're going to give Parsons first down here. They're still not in the red zone yet. So once you get there, like you mentioned earlier, it's going to be a lot tougher for them to start
that shortened
doing
field.
This. 2 receivers on the near side. Ball to the right. Henson in the slot, Baugh in motion. They're going to run it with Henson. And spun to the ground, nowhere to go.
Reese Ponce.
Carter Henry and Reese Ponce, the
loss on the play.
The double trouble right there. Loss of about a yard.
Loss on the play, 2nd and 11 for Parsons.
Nope, 2nd and 11.
Boy, Parsons has taken a lot of time on this.
I know, they are burning the clock.
Well, I mean, it's kind of smart.
It is. You haven't scored yet, but you're in opposing territory, getting ready to strike.
Yep.
We'll see if they can. Parsons looking to pass, and he's got a man open. It should be incomplete. What they call pass interference.
Yep. Yes, they do. And who was that on coverage?
That was Stone or Rodriguez, one of the two.
Yeah, I think Lemmy Stone.
He had that problem at Riverton a few weeks ago.
But, you know, I mean, like he said, it's pass interference or touchdown.
Yeah.
Defensive pass interference on Titans.
But if you can just turn that head around, it would not have been pass interference.
Right.
So that's a 10-yard penalty, I believe, and automatic first down. Oh, they're going 15 yards.
Yeah.
That'll be a 15-yard penalty. 1st and 10 for Parsons.
Well, now they're inside the red zone, which cuts that pass play out of it.
Right. So you're most likely not going to see that. They're just going to have to run it inside the house the old-fashioned way, and we'll see what happens.
I can see a bubble trips over here to the right.
Okay, they've got Kendrick now behind the quarterback. Flag on the play.
Illegal shift.
Yep, should be on Parsons. Yep. Backs him up 5, so make that 1st and 15.
And they're right at the edge of the red zone.
Yep.
Yeah, I kind of looked like they were going to do a bubble pass there to the right. They hadn't been in that formation at all.
They haven't had Kendrick in the slot until just now, but
yeah.
Henson's been doing most of the heavy-duty lifting out there.
Yep.
And I don't even see him in on the play.
Oh,
and there
5
we go.
yards
High
again.
Snap, another false start.
Wow.
So now they're back to that passing that passing coverage, but it's 1st and 20. They got basically a free first down off of a pass interference, and now they're back 5 yards past the penalty.
Wow. All right, here
Parsons
we go.
with a quick lineup. They got 1 second on the play clock. They got to snap it.
Yep,
they didn't snap it in time. So that'll be another penalty.
So we are back to the original line of scrimmage before the pass interference.
And just mistakes eating up Parsons right now, and it's costing them big. We went from 1st and 10 to 1st and 25.
Wow.
Columbus hasn't moved. I mean, they haven't even.
Yeah. So a big play here.
Yeah,
big play
Parsons
here by the defense.
Parsons is probably going to pass it. Not easy to make up 25 yards in 4 plays. High snap, bubble screen dropped. Yep. Incomplete pass.
Incomplete pass.
2nd and 25 for Parsons at the 30-yard line.
If you remember, he had trouble last week on the short passes, throwing them into the ground. He's really good on the deep ball, but
I gotta say that exact same thing happened last week.
Yep. Very good on the deep ball, but a little on the short slants and bubble screens. Having an issue.
So here we go, 2nd and 25 for Parsons. They got a man in motion. They're going to hand it with Kendrick this time, and he's good cut. Carter Henry on the stop. A big pile up there for possibly no gain.
Ooh. He, 25 just got a little bit of a lecture there.
Yeah.
Because that could have been a 15-yard penalty for throwing that ball.
Yeah. He got lucky.
Yep. Well, the white hat gave him a warning. He has been warned, so.
No gain, 3rd and 25 for the Vikings. Here with 9:12 left to go in the first half. 15 on the play clock. They've got Smart in motion. They're going to go back to pass. They got to chuck it up. They got to have a deep ball and intercepted.
Yes.
Intercepted by Jace Midget in the end zone.
Awesome. That's interception, I believe, number 7 for him on the year.
Yep. And that just adds to the destruction that was the second half of that drive for Parsons.
Wow.
Penalty after penalty after penalty. You throw it up, you finally get something to go, and it's intercepted. Columbus has got it deep, but they've got the ball.
So the defense stood firm. They bent a little bit. They did bend, but penalties.
Didn't break.
Mistakes. Little mental mistakes.
And we always get better as the game goes on. So getting it out of the way early, especially when Parsons is putting themselves in a hole. I mean, they went from 10 yards in penalties to 25 just on that drive without moving the ball. No, you're putting a jacket on.
I know it's a little chilly. I'm actually going to say it.
It's football weather. What are you talking about?
Flag
Run
on the
game,
flag.
a big flag there.
Oh. And another flag.
And another flag. That was Cy Schuberger on the carry.
Might be offsetting penalties. I don't know.
Could be.
I don't know.
Because the white hat threw it towards Cy. The other one was called before the play was dead.
Holding against us. And holding
against us.
Against Columbus.
And another flag flown over there by.
So, yeah, there were 2 or 3 in there.
Unsportsmanlike conduct
on Parsons. So that should offset the penalty.
No,
right?
it happened after the play.
Okay.
They'll mark off the holding and then mark off the come back for the. It's 15 yards for the.
And now we're having a conference out
there. So it should be a 5-yard penalty back this way.
Because unsportsmanlike conduct. Whoa, chill. Sportsmanlike conduct is 15 yards, and then the holding is 10 yards.
If that guy just held his tongue,
yeah,
whatever he said, he just walked off the field.
Well, because Coach Shivey was like, "I'm not having that."
Yeah. So, like I said, this is an emotional game for them, and if we could pull another touchdown up, I think they would, almost implode. I think.
I wouldn't say that. It'd be 14-0. They'd have time.
We're seeing a little bit of signs of implosion right now.
If we can go up by 3, then that'll be hard. But 14-0, it's doable. See it happen. Will looks for the snap. He's going to fake the handoff, get it out on the screen. This time to Midget. And Midget.
There's a face mask.
Yeah, that's a big face mask right there. I'm not sure how you don't call it.
Number 8, Jace Midget on the reception. Brought down by number 24, Chandler Henson.
But Midget will get. Are they going to give him first down? First down.
Yeah. So they'll give him the 5 yards he needed. First down at the 30. 8:07 left to go here in the first half.
So frustration, and you can see it. You can see it on the defense. They're getting frustrated.
They're starting to get a little upset here.
Titans just need to do their job. Just do their job.
Layla going to run it with Tanner, and this time he swarmed, spun to the ground.
Number 2, Jack Tanner on the carry.
Who is that on the stop? Number 52.
52.
That was Demias Johnson there on the stop for Parsons, and just spun Tanner to the ground.
Loss of 2 on the play.
Yep, 2nd and 12, 7:30 left to go in the first half.
So I'd say after last week, they definitely have a key spy on number 2 when he's back there.
Well, and that gives you more reason to run it with somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm expecting Cy to be in a couple. And
yep, we got them both back there now.
So now it's basically Parsons has got to take a 50-50 here. And this time, Vallela going to fake it. He had 2 guys back, nobody home. He's going to throw it up for Jaden Rodriguez. Caught. Still down at the 45-yard line. Jaden Rodriguez with a nice interception and a flag after the play. If that's on us.
Yeah, 25-yard catch and run.
That better not be unsportsmanlike conduct.
But it's after the play.
Well, it's going to be unsportsmanlike conduct, but that better not be on Jaden. Because truthfully, he could have said something, but just from the way he's celebrating, that's not
unsportsmanlike conduct against us.
Unsportsmanlike conduct called against Columbus.
So it'll be a
15-yard penalty.
So we got 1st and 10.
Yeah.
25-yard gain, 50. Man, the penalties are flying. But then this is an emotional game after
It's an emotional game, but you got to learn how to be quiet.
Yep.
I think they probably called it because he was saying something after the play. They don't call it for celebrations most of the time unless it's like, they're using the ball as part of their celebration.
And all week long the kids were talking about how they were punched and some.
Oh, I'm sure there was a lot of stuff inside that was not called last week. They let them play. This time they run it. It is 1st and 10. Tanner with a short gain.
Number 2, Jack Tanner on the carry.
Picked up about 4 yards.
They got 4 yards. We'll take it.
2nd and 6. So, considering, that's not bad.
Yeah.
To only be 1st and 10 after an unsportsmanlike
And
conduct.
these kids know each other really well.
Right.
So close. Parsons being so close. They play.
Would have been better to do this than to go to,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Prairie View?
That could happen.
Yeah, we'll see.
Whoever wins tonight is most likely going up to Prairie View. Just saying. Well, it takes the snap, back to pass, got no time, and he's got 2 guys on him. Ooh.
Yep.
Layla with another sack and some blown coverage there, and somebody's calling timeout.
Timeout by Coach.
Columbus, just blown coverage on that play.
Loss of 7 on the play by Vallela.
We've got a 15-second break headed your way. We're back after this.
Nothing says luxury like a Lincoln. Take advantage of 0% financing for 66 months right now on the all-new Lincoln Navigator. Come see us today at Mike Carpino Family of Ford Lincoln Dealerships, Columbus, Parsons, Pittsburgh.
Quick.
What would it be on?
Sure, Sports Live.
Here, I'll get it.
We're back. 6:01 left to go here in the first half. Columbus leads at 7-0, and the penalties have really dominated this game. 65 penalty yards for Columbus in this first half. 35 for Parsons.
14-0.
14-0 Girard over Bishop Ward. The 6th seed in the East through the 11 seed.
Is that Bishop, the Cyclones?
Yep, that's Bishop Ward. That's who Columbus had to play 2 years in a row in the state tournament. They played 2 teams 2 years in a row. They played Bishop Ward once in the semis and once in the quarterfinals, and then they played Collegiate, who's up big right now over I think Colby.
Yep.
They played them in the state championship game back-to-back years. This time it's Valela running for his life again. He's going to have to chuck it up. It's complete to Chase Midget at the 40-yard line. Right place at the right time was that one.
Wow.
I mean,
he got both feet in. Awesome play.
Valela got pretty beat up. I mean, his shoulder pads came out of his jersey after that. Roughing the passer.
Roughing the passer.
That'll be a penalty against Parsons. I was getting ready to say, I didn't see the flag, but I saw Valela got pretty beat up after that.
A 23-yard catch by Jace Midget.
And Coach Burns going to decline that one. Whoa, what's the correction?
No, the penalty's tacked on afterward because it happened afterward.
So, yeah, okay.
So now we're over 115-yard penalties.
Parsons, I don't know if we're trying to play a race to who can catch up.
I don't know.
Columbus set it at 65, and Parsons catching up real quick.
They're catching up pretty quick, but
it's now 65 and 50.
Way more penalty yards already than last.
Like you said, 115 penalty yards in the first half. That's whoever wins is not going to look good with that. They're going to run it with Tanner, and Tanner swarmed at the line of scrimmage.
Number 2, Tanner on the carry.
He'll pick up
maybe a yard, yeah. 2nd and 9.
Brought down by number 45, Braden Largent. Gain of 1 on the play, 2nd and 9 for the Titans.
So will he pass? I mean, they've kind of stymied the run so far.
You know, I don't think he wants to pass.
But when we stay in the pocket, Valela's been doing his damage on rolling out.
Yeah. This time another good cut by Tanner, this time down at the 20 for about a 4-yard gain.
Yep.
Bring up a 3rd and 5.
Brings up a 3rd and 5 for the Titans at the 20-yard line.
So 4 minutes left in the second quarter. Titans marching the ball down the field slowly but verily.
.420 left to go in counting. Here in the first half, 7-0 Titans. We got 15 on the play clock. A lone receiver on the far side. They run it with Cy this time. And still on his feet. Gained up maybe 3 yards.
He gets close. I think he had 4. It's 3rd and 1. Or 4th and 1.
4th and short.
I see them going for it.
Really?
I'm making my
Was your academia on that one helping you out?
My future scene skills, I'm thinking we're going to go for it.
25 years of football knowledge to determine they're going to go for it on 4th and 1.
That's right.
I got to give it to you. You're smart.
Yeah. Alec.
It took me a minute. I'm not going to lie. Fourth and 1 on the 16. They're going to pitch it out to Tanner. Uh-oh. He's got to throw it up. Nobody home. It'll be a loss on a play.
Tackle in the backfield by number 7.
And Tanner is arguing for a horse collar call with the ref.
And will not get it. So Tanner will lose.
Turns it over on downs.
No, he got the pass off, so.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, but.
So Parsons has it deep here with 3:17 left to go. Been a defensive game so far.
Like I said, it's the defense. Who can stop the run? And so far, both teams have done a pretty good job of doing that. We got to watch the bomb on here because you know they're going to go for it.
Well, they got 3:17. They got a little time to run it up. Henson on the carry.
Man.
And he gains maybe 3 yards. I don't think he got to the 20.
He'll gain 2 yards on the carry.
It'll be second and about 8. As we're getting ready to tick under 3 minutes to play here in the first half.
There again. Ponce again on the stop.
This is a tough first-round game, you know.
Yeah.
Parsons' record, like we said, is really deceiving with all their losses being 4As and an undefeated 3A team. So they run it with Henson. And this time he is swarmed. That'll be another loss.
Nowhere to go. Loss on the play.
Yep.
Number 24, Henson on the carry. Brought down by number 81, Reese Ponce. No gain on the play.
Okay, so they're not going to lose anything. So
no.
3rd and 7.
If they don't get this one, he's got to punt.
Oh, he has to.
He's got to punt on this one. Way too deep.
You're about to say it's too risky there.
Yeah, we got to watch it. We cannot let him get anything on this play.
Parsons has traveled 4 yards so far on this drive, and they fake it.
Oh,
it's incomplete. In and out of his hands again.
Wow.
It'll be 4th down. He's almost got to punt it.
Yeah.
Nose of your head good on the near reception. And Parsons going to bring out the punt team here.
They didn't punt at all last game, if I remember right, did
No, and they haven't punted so far tonight in sketchy situations,
Yeah.
but this is too far deep.
Oh, this is too deep. Too deep. You cannot take the chance of giving us the ball back here.
Yeah.
Back to punt for Parsons. With number 7, Makai Ball.
Makai Baugh back deep
Rodriguez back deep for us.
to punt it away, and Rodriguez to return it. A good punt
Nice
by Baugh.
punt.
And Rodriguez will take it down about the 35, stutter step 40, 45, 50. Jaden Rodriguez in Titan territory, and he will be brought down on a shoestring at the 33-yard line. That's where Columbus will have it, 1st and 10.
And that is a 30-yard return by Rodriguez.
Not bad at all.
So that is not what Parsons wanted to see.
No, after a really good punt.
Yeah, that was a great punt. Rodriguez had to go back 10 yards to get it.
So at the 33, Columbus has it 1st and 10.
Okay, we got the big boy in there.
So we got 139. You've got enough time to maybe get a couple run plays.
Yep.
And if that doesn't work, bomb it.
And that's what they're doing.
Yep, they're going to run it with Tanner. Dives forward, gains maybe a couple on the play. A short gain.
I would say they are definitely keen, Jet Tanner.
Yeah, we need to switch that up.
Well, I
in
mean,
the second half.
whoever you put in there, though.
They'll key, but if you give them options,
yeah,
Parsons is going to have trouble. We've got about 3 or 4 guys in there that you could run the ball with.
Well, I foresee that little pass play over here.
Yep.
Watch number 8.
Yep, you've got Midget on the near side and Rodriguez. And they'll put Rodriguez. No, they won't put him in motion. They're going to pitch it out. And, it is caught! Flag on the play. It is caught by Jaden Rodriguez inside the end zone, but it's going to be coming back.
No, he missed it, but they're going to call pass interference on that. They almost have to.
So no touchdown, but a flag on the play. Nobody. Well, that could have been 2 or 3 things there they could have called.
Pass interference
on Parsons.
That'll be a 15-yard penalty, 1st and 10, Titans. From the 31, that'll take us to the 16.
Yep. So that's okay too.
Now I got to say this: he threw that in a triple coverage and hit his target.
That's what you call accurate.
That Villela is definitely on target tonight.
But that's also very scary.
It's very scary throwing in a triple coverage.
Yeah. I don't know if Coach Burns was really happy that he did that, but
hey, well, I mean,
you got us a pass interference 15 yards closer to the goal line.
And if that guy, those 3 guys hadn't have been there, it'd have been a touchdown.
Yeah.
So
it was close.
Yeah, it was close.
I thought it was in his hands. We're going to run it with Tanner this time. Good cut inside the 10.
9-yard gain for Tanner.
We've got just enough time here to score it right before half.
Surprised no timeout called. Do we have another? Should have another time.
We have 2, I think.
Yeah.
I didn't take them off, but yeah. Here, I'll do that. I'll do that real quick. So they're running with Carter Henry.
Henry, almost.
The big fella just near the end zone.
4 yards for Henry.
And now there's a timeout by Burns.
He almost snuck in because they were going after Tanner.
Timeout, Blake Burns, 28.9 left to go, 15-second break, or 30-second break. We're back after this.
Optic Communications has stood the test of time. Born from the pioneers of connectivity in 1905, they're built on a rich history with roots stretching deep. Just like Optic Communications' 100% buried fiber, making them the fastest, most reliable internet provider in the region. Optic's employees are local, friendly, and fast to respond. Optic Communications, built for the future, with a foundation firmly in Columbus. Learn more at optic-communications.com.
And we are back here, 7-0 Titans.
Oh, here it is.
First and goal.
The prescription is more cowbell. I love that.
Yeah, it's okay.
If my son was here, he could do a way better impersonation of him. I just can't do it.
Too old.
Carter Henry
again. He's still on his feet. Carter Henry in the end zone. Touchdown, number 50.
Touchdown, Carter Henry. Wow. That is awesome.
The truck himself.
That is a lineman's dream right there. Yeah. A lineman's dream.
In the playoffs, too.
In the playoffs. So, Titans will get the ball.
Out of the locker room, they're up 2 scores.
Yep.
That's good to see. Zane Gray back deep to kick the extra point. Looks good from here. And it is.
That is good.
14-0 Titans with only 23 seconds left before half. We'll take another 30-second break. We're back after this.
From the football field to the bean field, the right equipment can make all the difference. Gear up for harvest, expand your fleet, or grow your business with Tyler Jackman at Big Iron Auctions. Tyler can improve your operation conveniently, efficiently, and effectively. And if you're selling one piece or the whole operation, Big Iron can connect you with over 750,000 registered bidders. Buying or selling, go big. Big Iron Auctions. Call Tyler Jackman at 620-404-8115. BigIronAuctions.com.
And we're back, 14-0 Columbus with about 23 seconds left before the locker room festivities, which are not fun for the players, but fun for us because we got a halftime show.
That's right.
Any score updates you can find?
I'm looking here. I see Hayden over Hiawatha, 35-0. Wellsville over Baldwin, 28-7. Collegiate over Colby, 56-0 in the fourth quarter.
See, I would probably say we might have the toughest first-round game in Class 3A, unless you're playing Andale. But I mean, like the closest first-round game.
Yeah. Everything else seems to be a blowout.
Yeah.
No. Heston and Goodland, 1 point difference.
Well, I mean, just between the two skills of the teams, this might be the toughest first-round game in the playoffs in Class 3A.
Oh, you bet.
Which I like because that prepares you for the week after and the week after and however far this team's going to go. Either of these teams, you know. But right now it's looking like, well, all the festivities knocked the scoreboard camera out of place.
I know. I don't.
Is somebody beating on the table?
Yeah, that guy on the other end.
I'm not a fan of that.
Onside kick.
Onside kick taken by Parsons. That's Henson. Spun to the ground.
He's still going.
Off a loss. Now thought he was going to be spun to the ground. Off to the races. And flag on the play. He's brought down at about the 46. Much better field position for Parsons, but we have a flag in the back.
I don't know what. That's way back at the 35.
Nobody was back there.
It's going to be a holding.
Yeah.
There's a flag on the play.
So his good return looks like it'll be negated.
See what the white hat says. We got to pick up the flag first.
No, that's the mark where the hold was.
Oh, okay.
So it'll be 10 yards from that spot. Yep, it's holding.
Yeah.
That'll be a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul.
He didn't call it, but it's got to be holding.
I'm about to say, why didn't he give the signal?
Well, they're winning the race now. It's 75 yards to them to our 65.
Hey, we'll take it. Considering this is probably some of the most penalties we've had in the first half, we'll take it.
It really is. This is the most penalties in any
But
game
to be
I've
fair,
seen.
I think it probably would have looked similar to this last week, just different set of refs. Some refs like to let them play a little more.
That's true.
Otherwise, some refs just want to call what they see. 11 seconds, first and 10. Parsons
the bomb.
at the 39. No, they got a little time. Incomplete.
Yeah, it hit the ground. Or he caught it. He was on his knees.
Okay. But that runs the clock.
Yeah. So it's a completion. Who stopped it?
It wasn't incomplete?
No, it wasn't incomplete.
So why do we have a millisecond left? There we go. Okay. That'll take us to halftime. Columbus up 14-0 over Parsons here. They get it coming out of the locker room.
That is their first completion of the game.
We'll take a quick break. We are back after this on the Crossing Construction halftime show. Well, actually, we got to get the dance team in here.
Yes, dance team.
So we'll step aside.
They're getting ready to go out.
So we'll step aside and show you the dance team, and then we'll have some in the band, and then we'll have some stats.
At this time, we'd like to welcome the COHS dance team to the field. And to introduce the dance team, you have freshman Jalen Pease. Oh, I'll wait till you get out there, ladies. All right, now to introduce the dance team, freshman Jalen Pease. Sophomores, Kara Altus. Sophomores, Tatum Kirk. Cheer captain, sophomore, Andrew Neely. Dance captain, junior, Piper Hayes. Senior, Kennedy Carter. Senior, Riley Johnson. Senior, Katie Mooney. Senior, Ruby Stover. Senior, Tori Tedlock. And senior, Mallory Thompson. Parsons for the COHS Titan Dance Team. And making their way out to the field will be the Titan Band. Titan Band wishes to thank everyone that supported the Zombie 5K run this last weekend. A big thank you. Also, the Titan Band says thank you to all the businesses that supported the band and Titan football by advertising in the fall sports program. Presenting the Titan Marching Band, directed by Gabe Phillips and Christine Lovell. They're under the field command of drum majors Natalie Edmondson and Mackenzie Richards. They will be performing 1, 2, 3.
They're going to lose count. All right, while the band is actually in the field, another great performance by them. We look at the stats of the game. Right now, the big glaring difference is in the passing yards. The Titans have 81 yards passing, with Jaden Rodriguez having that 25-yard catch, Jace Midget, that 23-yard catch. Totaling out, our lead receiver is Midget Rodriguez and 19 for Stice. And then we have 8 for Reese Ponce. You look at the Parsons side, unfortunately, they only have 1 complete pass for the game for 5 yards. There's been 4 incompletions and a couple interceptions already. So if you look at this, on the rushing side, the Parsons have 48 yards in rushing. No touchdowns. Their leading rusher is Chandler Henson with 27 yards, Wyatt Schultz with 11, Trey Logan with 9. On the Titans side, we have 42 yards rushing, less rushing yards, but 2 touchdowns in there. Cy Schuberger with one of the touchdowns, and big man Carter Henry with the other touchdown. Our leading rusher tonight is Jet Chandler with 27 yards, and 15 is Siler Schuberger. So far it has been a defensive game. And it's been the mental mistakes, don't you think? Mental mistakes have been what's brought them down, the penalties. We've got 140 yards in penalties so far in this game. And, if we look at it, there's been 4 15-yard penalties in this game. And shouldn't be seeing this in a playoff game. Players are letting the emotions get to them, and it is having an effect, obviously. So far, coaches obviously are going to have to be talking about cleaning that up in the locker room and just establishing the run. What do you think there?
I think this is the Crossing Construction halftime show. I don't know, I'm cold.
There you go.
Your career waits with Crossing Construction. Start with Crossing right out of high school with their internship and apprenticeship programs. Learn more at crossing.com/careers. We'll step aside for a quick break. When we come back, give you some area scores and we'll let you know about some things going on around Columbus. Take a quick break. We're back after this.
Summer sales event continues here at Mike Carpino Ford with 0% interest, plus a $1,000 rebate on the all-new Ford Escape. Don't forget the Ford F-150 with over 60 of them available. Come see us today at Mike Carpino Family of Ford Dealerships, Columbus, Parsons, Pittsburgh.
Hello, Four States. This is Jay Hatfield with the Jay Hatfield Auto Group. We've been serving the Four States area for over 29 years, and we now have 6 locations which offer Chevrolet, GMC, Ford, and Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Each of our locations is operated by a Jay Hatfield family member or managing partner. At Jay Hatfield, we're here to earn your business and trust. We have approximately 300 pre-owned and 300 new vehicles in stock or on their way, and we're making deals. Come see us at Jay Hatfield location today and let us make you part of the Jay Hatfield family.
Spring River Mental Health and Wellness, your partner in health for more than 40 years, is now a certified community behavioral health clinic. A CCBHC clinic provides a comprehensive range of mental health and substance use services, including same-day access and 24/7 crisis services. Serving all ages, Spring River Mental Health continues to inspire confidence, respect, and growth for individuals and families in Cherokee County. Learn more at springrivermh.org.
I was raised in a small town, and there was a lot of people who took time to invest in me. And so when we decided to open up our offices, we want to make sure that we're pouring back into the community that's giving to us. We care. We want to be involved. We want to have a passion for what you have a passion for. We want to be able to give back. And that's the foundation. That's why we're more than just insurance.
From the football field to the bean field, the right equipment can make all the difference. Gear up for harvest, expand your fleet, or grow your business with Tyler Jackman at Big Iron Auctions. Tyler can improve your operation conveniently, efficiently, and effectively. And if you're selling one piece or the whole operation, Big Iron can connect you with over 750,000 registered bidders. Buying or selling, go big. Big Iron Auctions. Call Tyler Jackman at 620-404-8115. BigIronAuctions.com.
All right, here we are back on the Crossing Construction halftime show here on Columbus Sports Live. 51-7, Frontenac over Baxter. I think we can call that one.
Yeah, Gerard's 22-7.
2-7 over Cyclones. That one's still kind of close.
Yeah.
Gerard's starting to pull away. That one's at half. 14-0 here, Columbus over Parsons. Any other blowouts?
62-0, Collegiate wins over Colby.
That's already over?
Yeah.
They might have had a 6 o'clock kick.
So, some quick things happening next week here at Columbus. Like right now, we got 2 Columbus kids up at the Rimrock Farms in Lawrence at the 3A cross country state meet. And
that's right.
Drake Lawrence and Carter Woodcock, and they're going to be running at 10:30 tomorrow. You guys want to check on how they do?
We want to wish them the best of luck. We also got some junior high action next week. Junior high girls basketball at home versus Baxter, and then wrestling at Independence. Trying to get to a junior high wrestling game, but they don't have any home until like the 12th.
Yeah.
So junior high girls basketball at home versus New Heights on Tuesday. So the junior high girls team getting in a lot of action, and then junior high girls wrestling at Parsons. So a lot of events going on next week. Junior high girls at home versus Riverton on Thursday. Junior high boys and girls at Jayhawk Lynn for wrestling. And then Saturday, junior high boys and girls wrestling travels to Labette County. Junior high girls basketball is at home for their jamboree against Northeast Arma and New Heights on Saturday as well.
That's a lot next week.
I know. Junior high kids are going to be busy. So if you have any free time, go support the junior high programs. That's what gets them. I guess Parsons is packing up. They're done. Not sure what's happening. If it's Wi-Fi, I could have hooked them up. I don't know. Yeah, 14-0 Columbus here over Parsons Vikings. We got a good one when we step aside for another quick timeout, and we'll come back and ramble a little bit and then get you the second half kick here from Cecil Klein Field. We're back after this.
As one of the oldest banks in southeast Kansas, Exchange State Bank is proud to be locally owned and operated. Exchange State Bank provides quality customer service supporting the growth of local businesses, agriculture, and the financial needs of families in the community. With competitive savings and loan products, online banking and mobile deposits, free debit cards, and more, Exchange State Bank is working to earn your business. To earn more, call 620-429-1873 or visit esbks.com. Exchange State Bank, you're not just banking, you're banking with friends.
Crockett has been serving the area for 70 years, and our employees are truly what sets us apart. Not only do they provide the best high-speed internet service available, they live and work where you do. They care about the company, our customers, and our community. They donate, they volunteer, and their investment makes us different. When you call, you get a local voice to solve your problems and keep you connected. We could not do it without their passion and hard work. Thank you, Crockett employees, for making us the best.
Optic Communications has stood the test of time. Born from the pioneers of connectivity in 1905, they're built on a rich history with roots stretching deep. Just like Optic Communications' 100% buried fiber, making them the fastest, most reliable internet provider in the region. Optic's employees are local, friendly, and fast to respond. Optic Communications, built for the future, with a foundation firmly in Columbus. Learn more at optic-communications.com.
It's a bird.
It's a plane. It's Chicken Annie's Girard. When you're facing a chicken emergency, there's only one hero. Catering and carry out from Chicken Annie's Girard. When an onion ring craving is too much to bear, when the family's coming over and you weren't aware, it's Chicken Annie's Girard to the rescue. When there's 20, 30, 100 to feed, you need Chicken Annie's Girard indeed. A heroic value, superb flavor. When there's a chicken emergency, there's only one hero. Chicken Annie's Girard.
Call service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, outstanding in their field. Calls carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Calls continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Call Service, 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com.
All right, here we go. 14-0. As we got to put all the timeouts back up. Every team gets 3.5. There we go.
So for you baseball people, we got a no-hitter here being pitched by the Titan defense.
Okay.
Yeah, I think when he's packing up his stuff, jittered the table, but 14-0 here. We looked at some of the scores. Frontenac over Baxter, 51-7. Heston is still with now it's a 2-point lead, 22-20. Hayden over Hiawatha, 42-0. Wellsville over Baldwin, 28-7. Collegiate ended up beating Colby 62-0. So these are 3A teams that are be blasting around out there. And at halftime, you have it, 14-0 Titans.
Yep. You have it right here live. You don't have to go to Max Preps and look it up.
That's right.
How convenient of a source. Yep, there we go. Then they reset the clock.
Who's kicking off here?
Parsons did not get much of a warm-up. They came out after the 3-minute warm-up had already began. They came out with about 2:48. But anyway, we've got the usual suspects, Cy Schuberger, Cole Howard, and we talked about it. This time at the beginning of the season, everybody was scared to kick to Cy. They thought there's a freshman back there, let's kick it to him, and then Cole gets a 40-yard return, and they're like, never mind on that.
Yeah. I would say watch the onside kick.
Yeah, they don't want to kick it back out to either of them.
No, and that's what they're doing.
Cole and Cy are coming in, and I think Columbus has got it.
Yes.
Yep.
Who is that?
So Columbus has it at the 50. I think that was 21.
Number 4.
Oh, maybe.
Ethan Midget on the recovery.
There you go.
The legend, number 4, Ethan Midget.
The JV quarterback.
He'll love that. He'll love that.
So at the 50, it'll be 1st and 10 Columbus, so good field position here as we begin the second half.
I see a prescription of cowbell and running. What do you think?
Yeah, probably.
Of course, we say that and he throws a bomb right off the bat.
You say that every time.
I know, and he does.
And one time he will.
Yep, there we go. Look at that.
Look at that. A good cut by Jet Tanner. A nice hard run down inside the 35.
So a 15-yard gain for the first play.
That's number 2, Jet Tanner on the carry. Tackled by number 24, Chandler Hickson.
That'll be 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
If they keep plowing this off, you can tell Coach got him fired up in the locker room, that's for sure.
He was like, guys, let's blow this game out of the water.
Yep.
Probably not exact words, but,
I'm sure it was all flowery and nice. Roses, and smells good, in there, yeah.
It smells good in there.
No, not in the locker room at halftime. It does not smell good, I'll tell you that.
Lemmy Stone in motion. They got a receiver on the near side. That's Midget. Run it this time with Schuberger. Caught on a shoestring, fighting for positive yards. I think he gains maybe one.
I think he gained some.
I think they might give him a yard.
That's number 21 in there on the stop for them, Wyatt Schultz.
Brought down by number 21, Wyatt Schultz. Gain of 1 on the play.
So 2nd and 9 for the Titans. Does he do a bubble screen? I mean, so far everything's kind of worked for him.
Yeah. Titans on offense have been doing pretty well tonight. Offset the penalties, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, when both teams have, what'd you say, like 150-something yards and penalties?
Yeah. Combined. Not individually, combined.
Not a pretty night.
Not a pretty night.
Run it with Cy.
Schuberger
Cy
again.
Schuberger with a good run and still on his feet. Ooh. Somebody's got to call that. He never officially, I don't think he hit the ground.
No.
I don't think Cy ever hit the ground there.
No. Cash Smith go running in there. He's going to push the pile if they're going to keep it going.
Yeah, he's going to say, well, let's just run him into the end zone. Why don't you?
So from the 35, they got to the 23. 11-yard run by Siler Schuberger.
Yep. 1st and 10. Columbus at the 24, 10-20 and counting. Cy Schuberger once again on the carry, fights forward down near the 20.
Positive yards, yards.
Brought down by number 21, Wyatt Schultz.
That'll give him about 3 yards.
Give Siler 29.
Let me give him 1. Wow.
No, they gave him 2.
Okay.
29 yards on the night for him.
2nd and 8.
We have now, I think, officially doubled our rushing for the first half.
Yeah.
It has been a hard game to get yards in this one.
Mm-hmm. This time they run it with Rodriguez on the jet sweep. And down inside, spun to the ground inside the 10.
So a 20-yard gain by Rodriguez.
You always got to watch for him in motion. I mean, he's a sneaky little guy to get through there.
But you got to say, I don't know if you saw it, when he came around this side, he had 3 lead blockers in front of him. I mean, It's going just like he drew it up in the playbook on that one.
Yep. Which right now you need it to go
first and goal.
Every way you can. Yeah, first and goal at the 7.
We got Cash Smith in the backfield now.
9 minutes and some change. Here in the third quarter, whistle's blown.
I think they're going to get Smith for jumping off a little early.
You're going to get an offsides?
Yep. And it'll be 5-yard penalty against the Titans. So that'll be first and goal from the 12 now.
Yep.
That'll be a 5-yard penalty, replay first down.
But, you know, that kind of what happens when you pull a lineman and put him in the backfield. It hasn't really done it very much. It's a neat package, but they just haven't practiced it very much.
Yep. So we have first and goal from the 12 instead of the 7.
Lots of options.
Yes.
He's going with the same package again, switching it around.
We got 3 on the play clock. Pitch it out to Tanner. Tanner with some room to run, but brought down. Nice tackle there.
Loss on the play.
That was number 56.
58,
Brennan Summers.
Yeah.
So.
Loss on the play.
Loss of 1 on the play.
Brings up second down.
2nd and 13.
Just like we like it.
Well, if he lost a yard, it can't be.
No, it's not how we like it.
It's 2nd and. Well, no, I was talking about they've got it at 2nd and 15. It should be 2nd and 13.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Math is hard.
It is. Didn't do well any of my years in high school. Run it with Tanner again. Good cut. Inside.
Yeah.
I think he's inside the 10 again.
So back to the 10-yard line.
Number 66, Xavier Ball.
Bring up a 3rd and 5.
Who's hurt?
That's a Parsons player, but I don't know who it is. But we do have an injury on the field.
He's not moving.
No, I'm trying to see, but we got to get the Titans off the field here.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's down. We'll pause for an injury timeout for Parsons. We're back after this.
Why settle for less than the best? Croc-Can's gigabit fiber optic internet is now available to Pittsburgh, Frontenac, and Fort Scott, and many rural areas in between. Croc-Can has the best speeds, the best reliability, the best service, the best support, and is overall the best value on all ultra-high-speed internet. If you want the best home internet connecting as many devices, all without equipment rentals, contracts, or overages, it is the time to switch to the best. It's time to switch to Croc-Can.
It's a bird.
It's a plane. It's Chicken Annie's Girard. When you're facing a chicken emergency, there's only one hero. Catering and carry out from Chicken Annie's Girard. When an onion ring craving is too much to bear, when the family's coming over and you weren't aware, it's Chicken Annie's Girard to the rescue. When there's 20, 30, 100 to feed, you need Chicken Annie's Girard indeed. A heroic value, superb flavor. When there's a chicken emergency, there's only one hero. Chicken Annie's Girard.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Titan fans can find us at 404B North Grand in Pittsburgh or call 620-232-7305. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
Welcome back. Whoever was down on the field for Parsons is back up. So that's really good to see. He was laying flat on his back.
He was laying flat for a long time.
Kind of scary there for a minute.
And he's walking off in his own power, so that's a good thing. Never want to see a kid get hurt.
No. Never want to see injuries.
No. You know, with all the rivalry and emotion in this game, it's still just a game.
Exactly. So after the timeout, it'll be 3rd and 5. 7:39 left to go here.
Titans 3rd and goal.
In the 3rd quarter.
From the 5. Can they plow it in?
But after this, though, you still want to keep your emotions high.
Oh, yes.
Still want to keep it going. Valela going to fake it, back to pass inside the end zone, and it is caught by Reese Ponce.
Reese Ponce.
For a touchdown.
He didn't have many yards, but he has 3 touchdowns now. So 13 yards receiving for Ponce and a touchdown.
That's not bad.
No. I mean, for the season, he's got 65.
It's a little odd who's got our touchdowns tonight. Reese Ponce, Carter Henry, and Cy Schuberger. That's a mix you don't often see in the end zone.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're keying on Midget, and they're keying on Jet.
Kick is up and good. Right through the goalposts.
You know, this shows, last year when Coach had all these young players playing, you're seeing that experience. This is a playoff game, and they're coming out playing with this high caliber ability here. So that's great to see.
Looks good. We'll take a quick break. Titans up 21-0 to Parsons here in the playoffs. We're back after this.
Thank you. Can I help you today?
No thanks. I'm just looking. Oh, this is cute. So?
You wouldn't do it there. So don't do it here. Sportsmanship. It's up to you.
Like they're the fashion police.
Here we go.
So,
and we're back 21-0.
In that last drive, we doubled our rushing for the game. So we actually are at 100 yards rushing now.
Reese Ponce with the reception to the end zone. Nice. Good kick. Took a roll at the 20.
Uh-oh.
And a very good return for Parsons. That's number 6. That was Jason Smart on the return. Shoved out of bounds at around the 40. I'm not sure exactly.
So
turned down to look at my
great
paper.
Field positions here for the 3rd quarter. They are in a must-score scenario here.
Yep.
You know, the length of these drives, the time it's been eaten up, they have got to put points on the board, or it looks pretty glim for them.
The ball on the 44. That's where Parsons will start their drive. 1st and 10. Great field position for the Vikings. We'll see what they can make of it here. Down 3 scores.
Off the end.
Yep. And that was Henson on the carry.
Number 24, Chandler Henson on the carry, brought down by number 8, Jace Midget.
He'll pick up 8 yards on the carry. That gives him 35 yards for the night.
7 minutes and counting left to go here in the 3rd quarter.
You know, just to point out, this is a tale of 2 games. You know, at this point in the game last week, I believe he had almost 70 yards rushing and a touchdown.
Yeah.
So he's averaging almost 2.9 yards a carry.
Quarterback back to pass. And it's bobbled out. Intercepted. That's Jace Midget off to the races. Stutter step 40. Flags everywhere at the 45. Midget brought down at the 50. And we got 2 Parsons players hurt down there. There's 2 on the field that are down. And I think they collided. But we've got two. One's trying to get up. The other is down.
Blindside block called against Columbus.
Yep. I don't know what kind of penalty that is.
That's 15-yard personal foul.
And that results in 2 Parsons players on the field. We'll pause for another injury timeout.
As one of the oldest banks in Southeast Kansas, Exchange State Bank is proud to be locally owned and operated. Exchange State Bank provides quality customer service supporting the growth of local businesses, agriculture, and the financial needs of families in the community. With competitive savings and loan products, online banking and mobile deposits, free debit cards, and more, Exchange State Bank is working to earn your business. To earn more, call 620-429-1873 or visit esbks.com. Exchange State Bank, you're not just banking, you're banking with friends.
From the football field to the bean field, the right equipment can make all the difference. Gear up for harvest, expand your fleet, or grow your business with Tyler Jackman at Big Iron Auctions. Tyler can improve your operation conveniently, efficiently, and effectively. And if you're selling one piece or the whole operation, Big Iron can connect you with over 750,000 registered bidders. Buying or selling, go big. Big Iron Auctions. Call Tyler Jackman at 620-404-8115. BigIronAuctions.com.
Welcome back. Both Parsons players are up. That was number 88, Connor Largent. He walked off on his own power. Good to see. Number 66, is that what you said?
Yeah, Zavain Ball.
Yep.
But after
he walked off.
We got the interception, but there was a blindside block called, 15-yard penalty
at the spot of the foul. So that means Columbus has it at the 16. They do have the ball.
Yes.
But it's pretty deep here.
Yep.
But, this could actually work out in Columbus's favor because if you can get a good run game.
The clock.
Yeah.
Parsons is getting desperate now.
Obviously, you want to score, but
yes.
You also don't want to give Parsons any opportunities.
Eating the clock is the big thing right now.
Layla going to go back to pass, trying to get it out of their territory. It's caught by Jet Tanner. Off to the races. Ref's got to get out of the way. Down near the 25.
He'll pick up 8 yards on the reception. I thought they were going to do a double pass the way it was thrown.
So it'll be 2nd down and 2.
94 yards passing for Valela so far this game.
5:56 and counting left to go in the third quarter. 20 on the play clock.
So they were definitely expecting a run, and the pass kind of caught them off guard there.
Yep. Good call by Coach.
Yep. But you can do this when you establish a good run game.
And when you're up a couple scores.
It opens the whole playbook.
Yeah. This time that's Tanner again on the run. Maybe a yard. Yeah. So it'll be 3rd and about 1 yard.
Tackled by number 30, Grayson Bolt.
Actually, he picked up. It's 3rd and about an inch and a half.
It's 3rd and short.
No, they said 1st down.
Oh, never mind. 1st down. Okay. Well, thanks, White Hat.
Like I said, it looked like inches from where it was.
It looked really close to me, but they're going to give him 1st down. So Columbus has it 1st and 10 at the 26. 5:10 and counting left to go in the third quarter.
I have a feeling we're going to be taking our time.
You've got start lining up with 10.
Play clock's down to 10, 9.
Yeah, we got to get going here.
We're going to have to get a playoff here quick. There has to be set for at least
3.
a second.
1 second. They got it. Midget again. Good cut.
Wow.
Spun to the ground, though.
That looked like a face mask.
It did.
Jet Tanner on the carry.
Midget's up. Or Tanner's up.
Tanner's up. He'll pick up 3 yards on the carry.
2nd and 7.
Wow. I don't know what he had hold of. It looked when Tanner got whipped around.
I know. That's not just spun to the ground. That's whiplash.
But he jumped up. Tanner runs hard.
He does. Him and Cy and Braun.
Yes.
It's hard to bring those kids down. It really is.
Cy in there again with Jet Tanner.
Yep. Well, it takes the snap. Looking to turn. A bubble screen to Cy. Oh, a hard collision there, and he is pushed back again. There could have been a flag.
Oh, he was reaching for it.
Thrown right there.
He was reaching for it, but
just after the play, a little too late.
So, 3rd and 2.
Yep.
Sy will get 5 yards on that reception.
And what did we just say, how hard of runners they are? Sy just collided with 3 or 4 guys.
Yeah.
And he's up.
Yeah.
Getting ready again.
I mean, and the first guy he hit was head and shoulders taller than him, and he kept going.
Yeah. Head and shoulders. That's right.
He was head and shoulders taller than him.
I hear police sirens, I think.
They're coming for me.
Yep.
Sy, first down.
Once again on the run. Yep, he's got the first down.
Man, they are
just eating him up, but he got the first down yardage. Should be.
Chandler Henson.
Well.
They going to measure?
Yep, first down.
First down.
So 3 minutes on the dot. Left here in the 3rd quarter, and they'll run the clock.
This is just what Coach wanted to do.
Yep.
Take control, slowly
as
move
I
down.
said earlier, this could work out in our favor, and right now it is. We've burned how many minutes off this? I mean, we need to start taking a time of possession stat.
You know what we need? I'll add that to my sheet.
Okay.
Maybe.
Fill it in a category we don't need to hear about.
That's math. Schuberger up the middle.
Once again.
He'll pick up about 3 yards. Nope.
No, I don't think he gained anything.
Wow. They're saying 0, no gain on the play.
Brought down by number 51, Xander Gabbard.
So it'll be 2nd down and 10.
Number 51, their nose guard, Xander Gabbard on the stop.
At the 37.
So, both defenses have been pretty good against the run. It's the pass game of the Titans that's been the ace in the hole for them so far.
Yep. That's Braun Stone, this time on the run. And he might have picked up a yard.
Yep, they're going to pick up a yard for Braun Stone.
So it'll be 3rd and about 9. Burns probably going to want to pass here to make up some yards because you could punt it away and get a good punt off, but still,
yeah,
he'd rather just score. He'd rather try to score.
Oh, well, yeah, that's for sure.
And there's my academia coming out.
You are smart.
You saying like go for it on 4th and 1, and me saying Burns wants to score.
Yep. So 3rd and long.
You got a couple of nerds up here.
That's right.
Whoever receives the snap, he's going to go back to pass. Got plenty of time. Intended for Brandon Stice. Overthrown.
And he was open.
Yep, that'll bring up a 4th down, and Columbus going to punt it away.
Yep.
Pass falls incomplete, brings up a 4th down for the Titans.
So Parsons' defense made a stop when it needed to.
Yep. Parsons running out of time to score, so.
Yep, a lot of clock was eaten up there.
Yeah, I don't think Burns is too mad about that.
No.
Considering we just burned about 4 minutes.
Minute 2 left in the 3rd. Yep.
So that's Sy Schuberger, I think, back deep to punt it away. High snap. And gets off a high, short kick. Bounced out of bounds at the 42.
Yep. And that's where Parsons will get it.
1st and 10.
So he was not kicking it to one of their returners.
No.
With the speed back there. So 1st and 10 for Parsons at their own 42.
I really wish we could find that Prairie View Iola score.
Yeah, that's a big thing.
I'd love to see Iola win. I mean, I really would.
Flag on the play.
We got a flag on the play.
Flag on the play.
Delay game
against Parsons.
No.
I think.
Illegal substitution.
Illegal substitution on Parsons.
Now that's a rarely called play.
I was getting ready to say I did not expect that. Be 1st down at what loss of yards?
5.
Okay. So 1st and 15.
You know, we're at 150 penalty yards.
Total?
Yeah.
Yeah.
80 for Parsons, 70 for us.
Hey, they've beat us.
Yeah, but
And
we can
70,
fix that.
about to say 70 doesn't look good.
We can fix that.
We've done it before. Quarterback keeper and swarmed by the pile.
Wow.
Still on his feet,
Okay.
but they had to call it dead sometime down at the 44. He did pick up.
Did you see what Jet was doing? He was not trying to tackle him. He was trying to strip that ball.
He did pick up, about 7 yards. It'll be 2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
So, Titan defense trying to get a turnover. Parsons has 3 already on the game, 1 lost fumble.
Poor Trey Logan right there. He met a host of angry red faces. Run it with Henson this time. He
gets
got
first down.
and then some at the 45.
He'll pick up 12 or 11 yards.
Yep, with 9.6 left to go in the first quarter. Titan D's got to bend but not break here.
Yep. And that's what they've done all game so far.
And the clock will run, and that will end the third quarter. Columbus up 21-0 here over Parsons in the playoffs. We'll take a quick break. We are back in 30 seconds. Stick around.
As one of the oldest banks in southeast Kansas, Exchange State Bank is proud to be locally owned and operated. Exchange State Bank provides quality customer service supporting the growth of local businesses, agriculture, and the financial needs of families in the community. With competitive savings and loan products, online banking and mobile deposits, free debit cards, and more, Exchange State Bank is working to earn your business. To earn more, call 620-429-1873 or visit esbks.com. Exchange State Bank, you're not just banking, you're banking with friends.
Now, welcome back, 21-0. Oh, as we got to get the fourth quarter going here.
Yep.
Do we have a Girard score? It is 58-7, Frontenac over Baxter.
Yeah, I'll get the Girard.
And that shocks a lot of people. Not really.
No, no, it doesn't.
No, we're trying to find it.
Girard sport, what do they want? The Iowa score.
Yeah, everybody wants that one, including us, and we don't have it.
Yep.
If anybody here is watching from Prairie View, which you're not, but
yep. 22-7 Trojans right now, still over Cyclones.
That makes a lot of sense. So we got one more quarter left here in week 9. Columbus up 21-0.
4, 3, 2,
1.
Delay game.
Yep, delay game.
Flag on the play.
Some coaches not watching the play clock.
Illegal substitution.
Yeah. Second time. Well, I mean, that's delay game. I mean,
5-yard penalty.
Well, I think what it is
so
they're having too
15.
many men in the huddle. That's what's happening, I think. We got to watch that bomb.
Yeah. They got to score quick.
Yep.
If they want to try to win.
Yep.
Yep, and he's going back to pass. They got 2 receivers deep. And Logan just trying to put a place in it. And he's just going to have to chuck it up. Intended for number 9. Could have called pass interference. Oh, that's tough.
Yeah. And, the crowd is calling for it.
Well, that's 100%.
In a play like that, which broken play, there was holding somewhere.
That's a 15-yard penalty.
That'll be 1st and 10.
Yeah, 1st and 10.
None of the coaching staff over here seems to agree with that call.
Yeah.
So
why is it so far forward?
Why'd they do a 20-yard penalty?
It was at the 50, and they moved it up to the 30. Was there another penalty added on?
They did a 20-yard penalty right there.
A pass interference is a 15-yard penalty.
Yeah.
So they added 5 yards.
Yes. That was a 20-yard penalty.
That's
I've never seen that.
Okay, we're going to run it with Henson.
Reese
punts.
Oh, he's still going.
on his feet. They pitch it out, this time to the quarterback. Somebody get him. He's still on his feet.
Fumble.
It's loose.
Titan ball.
Titans got it. He just had to.
No,
he's
saying he was
He's
down. They're saying he was down. Wow. Loss of 9 on the play, though.
They ran 30 yards to get nothing, to lose 9.
I don't know how they dodged that fumble on the last.
I don't know how they escaped through so many tackles. I mean, we had 3 guys. So it'll be 2nd and 19 at the 38, and a messy offensive possession for Parsons. They run it with Baugh, trying to run off tackle. He runs around the right side. Somebody's got to get him. Down inside the 20, a good run.
I think he got first down.
Yeah. It'll be close. It'll be a yard.
Flag on the play.
But we've got a flag. I don't know where it was thrown.
I don't see a flag anywhere. And it's holding
against Parsons. Well, there negates that run.
So a 20-yard run. I don't know where they're going to have the penalty from. I don't see the flag.
10-yard penalty.
So they put it at the 38 or the 33.
The end of the run,
I guess.
Well,
no, the end of the run would have been down around the 20.
No, he had first down.
So
and
they'll put it at the 33.
2nd and 13. So
okay. We'll go.
I don't know. I'm a little confused by the last 2 penalties.
I'm confused by the last one, or the one before that, that's for sure.
There's one the other way.
You're going to pitch it to Baugh.
He got hit this time. He got some yardage.
Yeah, he got positive yards, but definitely not as much as that first run.
Yeah. Number 56, Cash Smith.
So 10:25 and counting left to go in the fourth, I'm sorry.
So 3rd and 7.
From the 26-yard line, it's 3rd down.
So Parsons is going to be in 4th down territory for the rest of tonight.
You know it. They've been in it all night.
Yeah. Well,
they punted once.
Yeah, when it was early.
But they were deep.
I'm about to say, that would have given it to us maybe at the 20-yard line.
Yeah.
That's just stupid. That's basically giving the game away. They're going to go back to pass. They got a screen complete, this time to number 21, Wyatt Schultz, and everybody there to meet him.
Lemmy Stone with the first hit.
Wyatt Schultz.
He didn't get first down.
Yep, Brandon Stice in there for the second
hit. So it'll be 4th
hit.
and short. Here we go. This is going to be close right here. We'll see what happens, see what they decide to do. A lot of pressure on Coach Scheibe's shoulders.
That's your second reception of the game for 9 yards passing. That's amazing that they only have 9 yards passing in the game so far.
There we go, 4th and short at the 21. Quarterback keeper,
flag
on the play. He would have
holding. It's holding
against Parsons. So that makes things a lot better on Coach Crane's shoulders, that's for sure.
I don't know where it's from the 21, so it'll go back to 31.
Yep. So it'll be 4th and
11 now.
Yep.
That puts us at 195 yards in penalties this game.
Yep.
That has to be the most we've seen all season. You know, just bragging about how at the last game there was only 3 penalties the entire game. Now
the announcer's jinx bit you the next time.
19 penalties so far.
They're going to fake it. They're going to run it incomplete.
Oh my
in and out of the hands.
In and out of the hands.
That's the third time that's happened. That was Connor Largent on the near reception, but
he is 2 for 10, 2 interceptions and 9 yards passing.
Titans will take over 1st and 10.
Not a good stat. So Parsons gives it up. Columbus has it 1st and 10 at the 31.
You know what Coach wants to do. Just run the time.
Yeah, run the clock out. If you score, fantastic. If you don't,
slow, methodical drive.
Yeah, if you don't, you win.
Even if you have to punt.
You're pushing the table up there.
That's my belly.
Well, cool it a little bit.
ADHD's kicking in.
Santa Claus doesn't come out until a few weeks from now.
And they are blitzing everybody in.
Flag on the play inside the pile. That's Cy Schuberger on the run. Out of bounds at the 50.
Collar.
Yeah, that was a horse collar, but flag has already been thrown.
Yeah, but
they could have thrown it regardless.
Yeah.
The play was still going.
Well, no, I mean, it would have.
It's holding against Columbus.
See, a horse collar would have negated. Well, actually, would have. It's a personal foul.
That would have been a 15-yard penalty.
Yeah. So make it first and 20 for Columbus.
Well, now.
And that puts us at 205 yards penalties.
Just quit talking about it. Nobody needs to hear it. We've now surpassed them in penalties.
Wow. This has been a lot of flags flying in this one.
Yeah. The refs on last Friday let them play a little more, but there was a lot of like I said, it would have been like this had it not been, refs do different things. They're going to fake it, screen out to Ponce, and brought down immediately. Had a little gap there. Ponce could have ran it up. I think he slipped.
So Ponce will pick up 3 yards on the reception.
Second and, well, no, they gave him. They gave him 3 yards.
Yep.
That's second and 17. With 8:16 left to go here in the game.
Big thing, clock still running.
Yep.
When they are just sending the house every time.
And that one complete to Brandon Stice. First down at the 40.
Close. He's just short.
Yeah, he's going to be just shy of it, but
so
going to bring up a third down and short for Columbus here.
18-yard pickup by Brandon Stice. And I'll tell you, all of his routes have been over the middle, and that's a dangerous route going across.
I know.
But he's doing it, no fear.
No hesitation.
Nope.
So third and short here with 7:30 left to go. Under 10 on the play clock.
Yep.
We're going to run it this time. Cy Schuberger. He's got the yardage.
He'll get it.
And he is on. He's literally in the air. Yeah.
Number 35, Cy Schuberger on the carry.
And first down Titans.
Yep. First down Columbus.
First and 10 for the Titans at the 42-yard line.
But, I mean, that could have been, with the way that they've been blowing the whistle tonight, that should have been called dead a lot sooner. Cy was up in the air.
He was in the air. They lifted him up. But they did give him forward motion, so his progress was enough for first down before they pushed him back.
6:48 left to go and counting here in the game. Run it with Cy again. A nice cut. Cy Schuberger down inside the 50.
And he'll pick up 8 yards.
It'll be 2nd and 2 for Cy. 6:30 left to go in the game.
Brings up the 2nd and 3 for the Titans.
So this is what Coach wants to do. He's eaten, a minute and a half already?
Mm-hmm.
We've gone.
He wants to burn another 6 minutes and 16 seconds.
Slow drive.
Yep.
Slow, methodic.
Burns wants this game over, and he wants another game this season. This time he swarmed at the line of scrimmage.
Maybe a loss on the play.
Yeah.
Depends on where they mark it.
Yeah, we'll see where they called it dead. You could be right. That was Tanner on the carry.
They're saying no gain.
We'll take that.
Number 2,
So 3rd and 3.
Tackle by number 9, Sean O'Banion. 3rd and 3 for the Titans.
Okay, if it's this cold next week at Prairie View, I'm bringing gloves. Because I remember the last time Columbus was at Prairie View was the regional in 2019, and it was like 35 degrees.
But we'll be so fired up we won't know.
I think I'm still going to feel it a little bit.
Oh,
Screen out to
wow.
Cy Schuberger. First down and then some. Down inside the 40, brought out of bounds.
He's outside to so a 15-yard catch and run by Cy Schuberger.
And that play is good enough for a Columbus touchdown.
at the 41.
Crowd still excited. Crowd still in the game.
Columbus has it. 1st and 10. I'm surprised the ref isn't.
Call a timeout for the shoelace.
Yeah.
12 seconds, 10 down on the
Play clock. Yep. Well, it takes a snap. They run it with Stone. Good cut by Braun. Still on his feet.
Braun Stone with the good running.
Close to the 30.
Close to a first down.
Yeah, it'll be close. It'll be 2nd and 1. So at the 32-yard line, Columbus has it 2nd and 1 with 4:40 left to go.
That was a nice run. He followed his blockers, made 2 or 3 cuts.
Yeah. And we have a timeout. Timeout, Parsons.
Timeout called by Parsons.
Yep. First time out of the half, I think.
4.5 minutes left, guys.
I think we're going to live to see another week of football.
Yep.
Here in Seatown.
And
Probably not going to host it.
And you know,
we'll live
you
to
know
see another
that we love a pitch of shutout here.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yep.
This is the exact score it was when Frontenac played them in the regular season. It was 21-0 Frontenac. We can score here, that'd be big.
Yep.
Just make it look a little worse on paper. Take a quick break, 15-second timeout. We're back after this.
Nothing says luxury like a Lincoln. Take advantage of 0% financing for 66 months right now on the all-new Lincoln Navigator. Come see us today at Mike Carpino Family of Ford Lincoln Dealerships, Columbus, Parsons, Pittsburgh.
The 65-14.
Oh.
27, Iola 14 at the half.
Yeah.
So Prairie View leads Iola 20. Oh, at the half.
Yeah.
27-4. Why are they so far behind?
I'd love to know how you got that score.
There wasn't anything. I mean, I guess there's potential for Prairie View or Iola
Like
to
I
come
said,
back.
They didn't start, I think, till I don't know.
It didn't say it on the bracket. They're supposed to put that stuff. Jaden Rodriguez on the carry, trying to get positive yards.
And he gets first down.
Yep.
Number 3, Jaden Rodriguez on the carry.
There's a first down for Columbus. Off an option to Jaden Rodriguez. 4:26 left to go here in the game.
First and 10 for the Titans at the 27-yard line.
Yeah, but you take away the penalties, this game's probably a lot bigger on Columbus's angle. And, unfortunately, that's the only thing about this game that truthfully doesn't look good on paper.
Well, another bad thing about this game, though, is that the Parsons receivers have been open, and he's been hitting them. They've dropped 3 wide open passes.
Yeah.
Nobody around them. The players just dropped it.
Logan's had it. That's Braun Stone on the carry.
Number 5, Braun Stone on the carry.
And I'm not sure if he picked up anything. It was way on the far side.
We'll see if they move him up. He'll pick up a yard.
Brought down by number 21, Wyatt Schultz.
Either way, we're now down to 3.5 minutes. So Coach is getting done what he wanted done.
Yeah. If you score, that's fantastic. But if the game ends, you win anyway.
Yep.
Yeah, he's taking a lot of time here.
Down to 10 seconds.
We got to huddle. I mean, we got to get going here. You don't want to delay a game.
5, 4, 3, 2. Got
there
it off.
Go. Just in time. That's Schuberger on the carry. Good grief.
Man, they are letting him pick him up.
He's going to be sore tomorrow.
And they're putting him at where they put him back. That's kind of a weird one. So he picked up 1 or 2 yards.
Yeah.
Third and 5 yards to go for the Titans.
If I'm Burns, I'm trying to run another 2:30 off the clock.
And that's what he's doing. He's down to 7, 6.
He's wasting a lot of time on the play clock. It's a little gutsy.
3, 2, gets it off.
Just in time again. This time they run it with, is that Braun?
I think so.
Number 5, Braun Stone on the carry.
Ran around the left side.
He'll pick up
so 4 yards. Yeah.
So 4th and 1. But most importantly, the
clock's still
clock
going.
is ticking.
We'll be under a minute before under 2 before they get the snap off. And 25 seconds on the play clock. You got a little time here.
So play time definitely in Columbus is dominated by Columbus the second half.
Yeah.
They've had the ball for well over 3/4 of the half.
Columbus snaps it with 5. Get a play off the punt.
First down.
Columbus. So that will stop the clock momentarily. But we have a minute 30 left to go. So we might get one more score in here.
Yeah.
Either that or Columbus will just end it deep in Parsons territory.
They can end it right now.
Yeah.
Just three more plays is done.
Yeah.
And they're milking it.
Yeah, they're going to milk the clock here and run it out.
You know, I can see
they want a shutout more than another score.
I don't know. I can see him try to get Jace Midget to score, you know.
Yeah, we have an odd combo of touchdowns tonight.
Yes, we really do.
But there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
The more people score, the better. I'm not complaining at all. Victory formation.
Yep, victory formation.
That'll do it. Columbus advances to the regional game. They beat Parsons, shut them out tonight, 21-0. And we've got
one more play.
46 seconds. So they've just got to get another snap in.
One more play.
So most likely, I'm not sure that the final score, Prairie View and Iola, but bet a good chunk of change. Prairie View is going to be on top of that one. So the Titans will travel to Lacine, Kansas next week.
So keep your ears open.
To take on the Buffaloes, and we'll have that game for you regarding hopefully we will have that one for you here in Columbus Sports Live. We'll talk about some other scores from around the area and recap this one from Columbus High School, Cecil Klein Field. A shutout tonight, 21-0. Columbus knocks off Parsons in the first round of the playoffs. We're back on the Call Service postgame show after that.
Call Service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, outstanding in their field. Calls carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Calls continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Call Service, 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com.
As one of the oldest banks in Southeast Kansas, Exchange State Bank is proud to be locally owned and operated. Exchange State Bank provides quality customer service supporting the growth of local businesses, agriculture, and the financial needs of families in the community. With competitive savings and loan products, online banking and mobile deposits, free debit cards, and more, Exchange State Bank is working to earn your business. To earn more, call 620-429-1873 or visit esbks.com. Exchange State Bank, you're not just banking, you're banking with friends.
Why settle for less than the best? Croc-Can's gigabit fiber optic internet is now available to Pittsburgh, Frontenac, and Fort Scott, and many rural areas in between. Croc-Can has the best speeds, the best reliability, the best service, the best support, and is overall the best value on all ultra-high-speed internet. If you want the best home internet connecting as many devices, all without equipment rentals, contracts, or overages, it is the time to switch to the best. It's time to switch to Croc-Can.
From the football field to the bean field, the right equipment can make all the difference. Gear up for harvest, expand your fleet, or grow your business with Tyler Jackman at Big Iron Auctions. Tyler can improve your operation conveniently, efficiently, and effectively. And if you're selling one piece or the whole operation, Big Iron can connect you with over 750,000 registered bidders. Buying or selling, go big. Big Iron Auctions. Call Tyler Jackman at 620-404-8115. BigIronAuctions.com.
Hello, Four States. This is Jay Hatfield with Jay Hatfield Motorsports. We've been serving the Four States area with motorcycles, ATVs, and side-by-sides, plus offering you Parsons service since 2005. We have 2 convenient locations, Pittsburgh and Joplin, selling quality brands such as Polaris, Kawasaki, Yamaha, Can-Am, and Suzuki. Jay Hatfield has a huge inventory available for immediate delivery. We offer financing options and an extensive selection of accessories. Most important, we're making deals. Come in and get your fun started today at Jay Hatfield Motorsports in Pittsburgh or Joplin.
Summer sales event continues here at Mike Carpino Ford with 0% interest, plus a $1,000 rebate on the all-new Ford Escape. Don't forget the Ford F-150 with over 60 of them available. Come see us today at Mike Carpino Family of Ford Dealerships, Columbus, Parsons, Pittsburgh.
Welcome back here to the Call Service post-game show here on Columbus Sports Live as Columbus pitches a shutout tonight. Look at that, 21-0.
21-0.
Not a bad score. When it's time for new tires on your ride, make a call to Call Service in Girard. And when you need in-the-field service, Calls has you covered with a truck en route. Shop for your tires and more at callservicellc.com. Not a bad game tonight except for the penalties.
I mean, still the defenses of both teams made a statement.
Right.
I mean, the score says 21-0 Columbus, but, you know, last week we had over 225 yards rushing. This year we got, or this game, we got 132. So. And that was 90 of those in the second half. So,
the passing.
Like you mentioned earlier, we're a second half team.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
And it shows. And I don't know what happened with the Parsons film crew over here, but they were a first half film crew.
So. Yeah, they packed up and left.
Which you kind of said it. I'm not sure if Parsons was, I felt like maybe if they could come out, maybe make a statement on defense coming out of the half, that they could have controlled it. But Columbus was already up 2 scores. And
it was a little back and forth there at the first.
I'm about to say, we kind of had this game from the half on.
Yeah.
When you get it coming out of the locker room. And, we could have maybe scored one more time, but, it's over. Game's done. So,
well, a little bit quick look at stats. We had 140 yards receiving, 132 yards rushing. So, not our normal game, and like you said, not our normal players scoring the touchdowns. We had Reese Ponce with 1.
Carter Henry with another.
Carter Henry, and he'll love that. He'll love that.
Reese will like it too.
Yeah, and Siler Schuberger caught 1 rushing touchdown. So, you look at our leading rusher, Jet Tanner, 56 yards. But here comes Coach.
So, here's Coach Burns, like you mentioned. Didn't see him up here. But we're joined by Blake Burns here on the post game. And, Coach, 21-0. You pitch a shutout to Parsons. Certainly not a bad night.
No, absolutely not. Couldn't be more happy for these kids, especially the kids that went through last year's experience. Nothing better from going from 2-7 to 7-2 and winning a home playoff game and getting a shutout, eating the last 8 minutes off the clock there to end the game. That was fantastic to watch. And
we kind of had an odd mix of people in the end zone tonight, and I think that just kind of adds to the impressiveness of the team. You had Carter Henry in for a rushing touchdown, Reese Ponce and Cy Schuberger. That just kind of shows that the offensive threat is bigger than most teams think.
Yeah, we've kind of developed over the year. Some people don't like it, but we try to be balanced. We try to get as many kids to football as possible. And again, some people can like it, some people cannot. I really don't care. But the more people you got to worry about on offense, the better off we're going to be, and I think that's where we're at.
Some people like it, some people don't. I really don't care. We're going to put that on a shirt, and there's your Christmas gift.
There we go.
But and tonight, I felt like the one negative thing was, and this goes for both teams, the amount of penalties. We had over 200 yards doubled in penalties on both sides of the ball. Some of those, I think it was just due to the refs. We handed some. No, it's like 54 to 14 something.
But the penalties were something, we have to be able to clean up if we're wanting to get. Yeah, that's disgusting.
I was about to say, don't show them right now.
No, I'm trying to enjoy this, Mr. Gerfeld. Thank you. But the penalties are something we absolutely have to clean up. We had a taunting penalty early in the game, and that's just something we don't want. We want to handle things with class. We want to do things the right way, and we want to celebrate with our teammates and not celebrate over the top of anybody. But some of our penalties were holdings and things like that, and that's just sloppy stuff we can't be doing in the playoffs. We want to continue to play. There were some penalties, and to be honest with you, they were just kids just trying to make a play. I'm never going to fault them on that, but they just got to know when and where to do things.
Right, and a couple of those pass interference, I think that's probably, just Lemmy Stone, trying to make that catch, trying to not force a touchdown, so you.
Yeah, we'll take a 15-yarder over 6 points. So
exactly. And the most important thing here tonight is you live to see another week. It's win or go home, and you guys will take on Prairie View most likely, unless a miracle happens to Iola. But Prairie View at Prairie View in the regional, and I have very distant memories of that cold, wintry night 6 years ago.
Yeah, I do too.
I'm about to say, I think it's still in your head too. You definitely don't want that result this time around. How's this week going to look for you guys schedule-wise?
We're going to basically have to do the same thing we've been doing. We're going to manage our bodies a little bit. So we're going to game plan for them. We're going to install our game plan. We're just going to try and keep kids healthy and as healthy as we can be, because I feel like we're losing a body here and there every week as the season goes. But everybody's going through this right now, and I'm happy we have this problem. So live to fight another day, like you said, and I couldn't be more happy for these kids.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations on the win.
Yep.
And we will see you next week. Hopefully not as cold as 6 years ago, but up at Lake Seton for that regional championship game.
I'll deal with it just to be able to play.
Absolutely. That's Burns, head coach of the Columbus Titans. Blake Burns, that is. We'll give him his first name for once. But appreciate everybody coming out tonight to see a very good Week 9 game. Columbus will advance to the regional against Prairie View next week. Hopefully we'll have that game for you here on Columbus Sports Live. Until then, we will see you next week. Until then, thanks for watching, and good night.
From the gridiron to the hardcourt, the pitch to the mat, don't miss any of the action. We're there with live, local sports coverage at